It's Friday night, so put on your drinking shirt, grab your favorite brain poison, park yourself down on that sofa, and let's get ready to party!
Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, or good whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are, and welcome to Friday Night Six Pack. So we've got a fun one tonight. We're going to be talking about lots of different things. We're going to be covering our favourite Christian trolls of the week because they've all been out. I mean, they have been out.
How are you doing, Jay?
I was listening to the intro, sorry.
It does rock. And we're also going to be talking about ways we can all support each other in the community while we're all kind of going through this. And I think this videos like this are going to be videos we're going to look back on years down the track and as we kind of remember this period of time, because we're living through history right now. So I'm going to introduce everyone. We have the regular cohorts. We have the wonderful, the amazing, my mother's favourite, Jen from Jen from the Corner. How you doing, Jen?
Yeah, I'm a lot better now that I know my niece doesn't have COVID-19, because that probably means I don't. So that's fucking awesome. But she does have a flu, so I have a flu, but it's not that one. So that's fucking brilliant.
And what are you drinking?
I'm going with the Jacks.
Yeah, classic. Sam, the famous Vagrant Sam.
Sub?
Anyone who hasn't subbed to Sam, like seriously, go and sub to Sam. Like, go and sub to Sam now. In fact, we're just going to pause for 5 seconds.
Like,
So
no,
everyone can go
seriously. He's
and
fucking
sub to
brilliant.
Sam. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Everyone sub to Sam now. Everyone sub to Sam. Sam, what's going on, buddy?
Not a lot. Working from home. It is an interesting time, to say the least, as you've alluded to. So I expected I'll get more stuff done for YouTube working from home, but it paradoxically has made it harder for me to sit in front of my computer after work because it's where I've been all day for work. It's not ideal, but we've got to adapt and try and push through it. So hopefully I'll get some time to work on it this weekend. If we get the 150 subs, it'd be great because that's a nice, easy video to throw together with my Christian hip-hop. Well, yeah, I've got to cop to that. I mean, look behind me. You can see my city I've been working on this evening in Skylines. So not going to make excuses, but yeah, there's something about leaving work, walking through the CBD, getting home, and you feel energized. Whereas I finish here and I just want to go and flop in bed and play Animal Crossing. So maybe Animal Crossing's a problem. But yeah, it's interesting, as you say, living through history. So every day's, don't know how you're going to feel. So
now we've got with us someone very special.
I'm drinking Two Sons beer. If Chris cares.
Can I just interrupt quickly, Chris? Gregory Nitsky, are we actually talking about Lizzie Lang in the chat?
I don't know what the story is there.
Yep, Lizzie Lang. Okay, so her hubby hasn't been paid, and they're going into lockdown now and without any money, basically.
We might have a chat about that after, because I genuinely don't know anything about it, but definitely I think that's part of what's going on now. So we can definitely have a conversation. But I do want to talk about someone very famous right now. She's our resident virgin. She is the mother of Twink Jesus, Mary, or as we know, Mama Athea. How the hell are you?
So I am doing something that I've never done on Six Pack before, which I maybe shouldn't have started a half an hour before the show, but I am drinking. So.
And just to be clear, what time is it there?
It is 6:36 right now.
Are you drinking because Twink Jesus turned all the water into wine, or?
Yes. Absolutely. That's why I keep him around, because he
Excellent.
He's got to
gets
have
me all
some
the
use,
alcohol.
doesn't he?
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Oh.
He's too young now to be an income source for you. So
Yeah, I mean, I could sell his kidneys or something, but I'll let him keep those for until I really fucking need it, like, you know, a new bathroom or something.
yeah.
I'm going from the mother of Jesus to a man who kind of looks a bit like Jesus, even though he is a secular Buddhist.
Yes, he is.
Jay, from the Nevermore Tavern, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good.
Sorry, before I forget, Amanda, what are you drinking?
A strawberry daiquiri. I figured I'd put some fruit in. Pudding. I don't fucking know.
It's
Oh
got to be
my
healthy.
gosh.
Is that right, Amanda?
Hang on,
Okay,
hang on.
wait.
A
Let me-
strawberry daiquiri.
I don't. Okay, seriously, I don't drink like very often at all. I don't. There's no reason for it other than I don't really like the taste of alcohol, so I have to put something sweet in it. I think the last time I drank was like fucking August or September, maybe. So this should be fucking fun. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna apologize in advance.
Now, can I ask you, why are you drinking today? What's brought on the drinking this morning for you?
My brother Irishman is coming on, so I figured I'd drink with him. Plus, fuck it, it's Corona. Like, it's Friday, but what's this quote? It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I mean, I have a job and I have shit to do, but go with the flow with it. It's Friday.
So,
Let's do this.
so just to be clear, you're drinking because Math Pig's coming on.
Yes.
So he's good enough to have it. He's good enough to have a drink with. But
Well,
none of
we're
us
not.
are.
Bitch.
What's up with that?
Yes, that's fucking right, Jay. Deal with
Wait,
it.
common as fuck.
Well, at least we're honest. Now, sorry, I did interrupt halfway through. Jay, what's going on, my friend?
None. Trying to find out what's going on for work. They sent us a text and see if anybody wanted to volunteer to work at 30% above base pay
Wow.
the next 2 weeks. Because the company I work for, we do stuff for essential businesses. So they're trying to figure that out. Right now, I was just, are you willing to volunteer? I'm like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to volunteer. Get 30% more an hour or try to figure out how to cycle through unemployment. Not really that hard to figure out.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting to find out what the hell's going on for next week. Right now, when they sent the text out yesterday, they were just sending out feelers to see how many people they would get to volunteer. So we don't know anything more than that. Hopefully we'll know today any more information. But
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. And what are you drinking?
Budweiser.
Of course you
Oh,
are.
that is not alcohol.
Why do you drink piss water, Jay? I don't understand. American beer is fucking garbage.
He's drinking
Go
camel
fuck
shit.
yourself. You drink your nasty daiquiri. I'm going to drink my beer.
Yeah, I was going to say the person drinking the daiquiri probably shouldn't be criticising anyway. But,
Hey, daiquiris are pretty dope.
Do you need
The only
to?
reason-
Do I need to get my wife in there to kick your ass, Jay? Because I will.
The only reason I'm not drinking Jack is because I don't have any Coke.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
fair enough.
It's nice.
Fair enough.
It's some harden the fuck up.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I'm like, nah. I just go with beer.
Oh, well, I'll drink the Jack for you then.
You get into that. So I'm drinking something a little bit different today. I went and found a new beer. It's called a Moo Brew, and it's a Pilsner, and it tastes pretty good. It's a Tasmanian beer, and yeah, so far so good. I'm enjoying it. Amanda, your picture's crooked behind you.
No,
Oh.
fuck. Oh. Okay, seriously, it's perfect. It's my goddamn computer.
It's probably all the earthquakes she keeps having.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah. Well,
It's a guilty conscience because
There's
as we
another
all,
earthquake.
as we all know, the Earth is flat and NASA is fake.
why do you fuck with me so early and I'm drinking? Shut the fuck up.
Everybody
It's a
knows
really
NAS
great-
is fake.
Makes a really great segue because I want to talk about the conversation you had this week, Amanda. Do you want to cover a little bit of the fun chat you had?
Well, which one is that? Because we've had a few.
No, the one, the very specific one that you had this week.
Oh, me? Like with?
Yeah, you.
Well,
Yes,
while she's
I told-
thinking, why don't we say hi to
No,
the
I
chat?
know what you're talking. Okay. Yeah, say hi to everybody.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Scammer. Hi, Art and Donna and
Hi,
Vidalia.
Donna. Hi,
Who else
Kevin.
is there? Dashing
Thanks,
Dave
Ed.
and
Tony.
Atheist Ant. We've got
Pretty sure Ed's in there.
Gary
Gary
Priestley.
Priestley.
Yep.
Edge in there
Don't worry,
somewhere.
guys.
Ed. Hi, Ed.
Scammer, of course, is in there.
Yeah, Scammer's in there. I already said hi to Scammer. Who else have we got?
Oh, did you?
I did.
Did anyone
I
ever
think I've
watch
done everyone.
High
If
School?
I've missed anyone, harass me. Of course, I didn't do anyone in here because we're all talking to each other.
Hey, Kevin.
so.
Yeah. So did anyone ever watch
Kevin.
Play School?
Shut the fuck up, Jen. Let Jay or Chris talk.
I said shit. But
I'm gonna
You,
go.
you don't even know who I am.
Well, I
do you?
think I'll
You don't
turn
even know who
Amanda
you're
off.
turning up.
I forgot my husband. I'm sorry.
Right, bye.
So
Amanda.
what do I think? Jen? You took me back in time to my old Play School days when when they'd read and say, "Oh, and I can see such and such in the window, and this one in the window, and look," and you'd always hope for your name, and you did it very well there. I think you could apply for that job. I think you could be on Play School with that. It's gone over the Americans' head. I think it's gone over the Australians' heads too. Don't worry.
No fucking clue.
I
Jen.
remember the specific
God
one
damn
where I
it, we
wasn't
did
sure
it again.
when
Okay,
it was the name.
today, wait, stop. For today, Chris is Jay and Jay is Chris. God damn it.
Oh, we got off that 2 minutes ago, Amanda.
Amanda, how
No,
much
because
have
I
you had
literally
to
just did it
drink?
again. I literally
Hey.
just did it again.
How strong are those daiquiris?
How many have you had?
Yeah,
I
what's
don't know,
what
it's a really big cup.
You know the thing of me being drunk off my scone by the end of the show? I think it's Amanda's turn.
Oh, Amanda's the new Jen.
Oh, I'll be okay. I'm
She
good.
should be happy about that.
Why?
Because I'm awesome.
I don't want to be the new Jen. I want to be the new Lissy. Because, yeah.
Oh,
Guys, no. Shut the fuck up.
You said it. You said it.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Is
Oh,
Lizzie
you know.
Because
listening?
she's in Australia and not here. Or here with you fuckos. So,
Oh dear.
Hi,
Hey, quick
Hissy.
shout out just in the chat. I can see Hissy, who has just jumped in. Hissy's just launched a channel today. Well, I guess today for us. It was probably yesterday for all of you funny people on the other side of the world.
It'll be today for them tomorrow.
It will be, yeah. That's very good, Sam. Very good. That'll really confuse Amanda. But yeah, look, it's. I would encourage. We'll put the link in the chat a little bit later. Go and support a brand new content creator and member of the community. She's a little bit different. She's from the UK. You can't understand a thing she says because she's a northerner. But that's okay. We'll let her go this time. So anyway, I want to talk about this conversation you had, Amanda.
you pissed me off. Okay.
Okay, let's dive in. So, who are you talking with?
Mark Sargent.
And for those who don't know who Mark Sargent is, give us a bit of background on good old Marky Boy.
He's a fucking flat earther, but it's not just flat earth. Okay, first of all, he's like one of the big head honchos of flat earth. I didn't know this before I streamed with him, that there was like a documentary of him on Netflix or whatever. I didn't fucking know who he was. I don't listen to that shit. But he went on Math Pig stream, and then I do Math Pig's after parties. He always does an after party after he streams with someone. So I'm watching an hour of the stream of him shit talk Sandy Hook, which pissed me off because I'm from Connecticut. Talk about 9/11. I lost family in 9/11, and I lived in Connecticut again. Like, he just pissed me off. And then he was talking about, I jumped on before the after party, and we were all talking, and he started talking about NASA. And I was like, the moon landing, and I explained to him really quickly about my background. And I was like, I don't want to discuss this, especially on stream. I'm not doing this with you. And like right out of the fucking gate, as soon as he knew we were up, he brought it up again. So we got into a bit of an argument, and I told him that I understood the math and science, and he didn't, and he tried to tell me that he did. And I said, you know what? If you want to make these fucking, if you want to say these things and say like it, go to school and get your degree. Take the time like the rest of us have done and fucking put the work in and do it and get a degree and say you're knowledgeable about it. And he told me, oh, well, then I'll be indoctrinated. So he was saying I was indoctrinated for being educated, and I told him to fucking suck my dick. That was a really long explanation of that, but fuck that guy, seriously.
So just to ask, I guess, the question that probably everyone wants to know, has he performed fellatio yet on you?
No, it was a threat, and I actually realized after it happened how fucking much I say that. I tell people suck my dick, so maybe I should stop. But it's usually out of like severe anger. It doesn't, which happens sometimes. But yeah,
So what was the argument that he was making? I mean, because wasn't he throwing some bullshit about gravity or the I don't know. I just
bullshit about gravity.
Yeah, there was bullshit about gravity. There was bullshit about vacuums. There was the flat Earth stuff. I mean, it was. That's the thing with him is apparently he just jumps from conspiracy to conspiracy to conspiracy, so you don't have time to refute anything, and that was the issue. Plus, I was pissed because I literally told him, "Don't fucking talk about the NASA stuff." I've met him like he was talking shit about the ISS too. That it wasn't real, and I was like, "Fuck you! I have met people that have been up to the ISS, so stop talking." And he just wouldn't. And then I was laughing at what he was saying, and he was telling me that was my argument. It was me laughing, and I was like, "No, I'm laughing because you're a fucking moron. That's why I'm laughing."
He's basically the Kent Hovind of flat earthers.
Yeah.
And we did Kent as well this week.
I think that would be to insult Hovind. And I can't believe I'm saying that.
Oh shit!
Would be to insult Hovind. Yeah, he's completely special. So just for a bit of a background, it's you met a scientist once, didn't you, Amanda? Or you something like that, or
why do you make me hate you? Why?
You can't hate me.
No.
So give everyone your background.
He was married to a scientist.
No, it wasn't.
Of course.
No. Okay, yeah. No, I was actually with a solar physicist for a while, and I was an astrophysicist. That was my undergrad. Hey, Mathpig, I'm gonna stop because Mathpig's here. So fuck this shit. Can I be done now? No. This is how you get me to talk about myself. Is you get me to fucking drink. That's it.
Just so quickly, you're a climate scientist and you used to work for NASA.
Yes.
And she's a raging bitch.
And I'm fucking raging
mouthy bitch.
Mouthy, raging, whatever. All of them.
Mathpig, how the devil are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm fucked off with the people at the shop. People at the shop need to stop fucking having the crack. There's like 10 people queued up the street, 3 meters apart, with all these marks on the ground, and they're standing there having a fucking conversation. I just wanted to stab them in the fucking throat. But that's just me.
Good morning, too.
Morning.
And I'll just ask, knowing that you're Irish, did you stab them in the throat?
No, I didn't, because they're all Irish as well. I had to walk away, although an old man in front of me did feel guilty, and he was like, look, I'm just looking at paper. You can get what you need. And walked off. I was like, right, fine. It's an old village. Lots of old people sitting talking. They should not be standing out front of the shops, holding everybody up, talking. It's social distancing. Get the fuck away. Go home.
Especially old people. They're the ones who probably really shouldn't be out at the moment. So Mathpig, for those who don't know who you are, which I'd be very surprised because you're fairly well known here, give us a quick background. Who and what is a Mathpig?
A Mathpig is just an agent that likes to talk too much. Talk too much in the text. Decided to have a channel so I can talk a bit more. We try and platform lots of different things, conversations, interviews, bit of quiplash every now and again. Yeah, it's just me on the internet.
And obviously you're not from around where we are. What part of the world are you in?
I'm from Northern Ireland.
Excellent. And importantly, what are you drinking?
I have Captain Morgan's and Iron Brew, and at 12 o'clock, hopefully the off license will open and deliver me a bottle of Buckfast.
Iron Brew.
Okay, wait. Is this the first time everybody is drinking on Six Pack?
No.
Ever? Damn it.
No. Now, all the early ones was kind of all we did. There was no structure to it. We just sat around
before you adopted me.
Before we got married. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incidentally, have you all noticed who isn't in the chat?
Yeah, where is she?
I don't know. What you see now for the last few hours, what's been going on is American wife down there and Australian wife who is here have been gossiping on WhatsApp and having. I keep hearing these little giggles. I'm thinking, oh no, what's going on? So it's a bit of a scary situation for me, but I think we've scared her off. She's not.
So I'm talking to Lizzie, and then I get a text from Chris that's like, "What are you talking about?" She's giggling in the other room, and I'm like, "Fuck off! I'm talking to my wife."
Yeah. She's you're corrupting my wife there. So
I'm corrupting her. She's the one who started drinking like 3 hours ago. Okay.
In all fairness, 3 hours ago, it was 7 o'clock in the evening here on a Friday night.
On a Friday.
I understand it. I'm just saying she was the one who walked me through your liquor cabinet. So.
Oh, she's just excited. I bought her it's a new local vodka, and it's really
I
nice
want
and
it
smooth,
so
actually.
bad.
So
Anyway.
are you.
Sorry, that's Matt's thing.
That's all
I'll
good.
shut the fuck up now.
No, leave me out of this. I need time to calm down and roll a joint. I'm as wound up as you.
I'm not wound up. I'm just not used to drinking. So.
So what I might do, I might have a quick jump down to Jay. Jay, what do you got going on the channel? Because you've always got interesting things happening on the Nevermore Tavern.
Well, tomorrow night, I got Shannon Q at 8. That's the only thing I got planned for the weekend. I am looking at doing one-hit wonders of the 70s because my mom's like, "Why didn't you do the 70s?" So I may pull that one out later tonight.
Just to ask a question, is Jen your mum's favourite as well, or is it just my mum?
That's your mom.
Yeah.
I'm my mom's.
Yeah, Jay's mum hates me.
She doesn't hate you. She just thinks you're a little rough.
Yeah.
She's not a little rough. She's Aussie.
Yeah. Probably why your mum likes me, because she's Aussie.
So Shannon,
Wait. Does that mean Jay's mom likes me?
Oh, probably.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
You'll have
How
to
do you
ask.
not know that?
You'll have to ask Crone yourself.
I don't know. Apparently, Jay's mum doesn't like Southerners.
Fuck you.
It's just too easy. Seriously, it's too easy today.
It really is. It really, like, you literally, the whole thing, like, you started about Yoda. I was like, what the fuck? I wake up to this shit between you and Jay. Literally, fuck you guys.
Anyway, I don't think Jay's mum would be happy about you bringing up a twink.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't bring it up on Jay's, just here in mine, or ours. Jay, I tip my hat to you, sir. You have beat out Chris for asshole of the week.
Yes.
Damn it, Jay.
Just with that one statement alone, that was literally the first thing I read this morning, and it was
Which one? Which one?
Shut your whore mouth.
You shut your whore mouth.
The best part about that was that it had hung there for ages before I said something.
It was just silence.
Yeah, it was just silent.
I had literally just, like, it was the last thing I texted you guys, and then I passed the fuck out. And so I picked up my phone, and it was the first fucking thing I saw. So, brilliant. Awesome, you win. Absolutely.
I remember looking at it and thinking, like, I wonder if that crossed the line because it was just dead silent after.
I know. I'm kind of worried too. I'm like,
No, Jay knows he can't cross the line with me. It's fine. I
Challenge
actually did sleep tonight.
Challenge accepted. Yeah, challenge accepted. Fuck Star Wars.
Oh, it's going to be.
So fucking screwed now. Fuck me. Anyway.
So one thing that I would love to talk about, just for a bit of fun, is Christian trolls. I just want to see if how we're going, because I've been noticing there's been a bit of a bombardment in the last week. I think because they're all home, they've got nothing better to do than annoy us atheists.
Your name's easy to find as well. You've got atheist pastor in your name. They just have to type in atheist, and you're going to be found.
Oh, it's like waving a red flag at them sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got some serious punchback, dude. Like, you never expect that from the nicest guy you know in the world to go with the fucktard.
Well, there are some fucktards out there. No, it's
Yes,
I look at it this way. I kind of get that, some of the Christians will carry on with some of the crap and, Jesus will save you. And, yeah, okay, whatever, no problems. What shits me is when they start getting aggressive and start, attacking my friends. At that point, fucking gloves are off. They can get fucked. At that point, that's when they can get fucked. There was one actually, I think, who was going after Hissy this morning.
Yeah.
I can't even remember his name. And
It was Lionheart or Captain Z was his title.
Yes,
Captain Zed, that's it.
Captain Z. So Captain Z decided, but just to have a go at her, ironically assuming she was an atheist, she's not. But then decided to get into a bit of an argument. So we referred to him as I think I might have called him a fuckwit, not a fucktard. I think there was Cal.
No, fucktard was when you stuck up for me, that guy that threatened to kill me twice. So.
Oh yeah. That one was he was a fucktard. So it's. Yeah, so I don't know. So I've had a bit of a run of them, but I guess I just wanted to see who's your Christian troll of the week. So, Mandy, you seem to get them the most, so we'll save you for last.
like Matt said, is
very
my fucking name. Mine would be. I
think she missed a bit where I said we'll save you till last.
Yeah.
Oh, you just started fucking. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, go ahead. I'm cool. Go.
So Sam,
with me.
how have you gone? What's happening with you? Sorry, that was actually pretty funny. I'm trying to win back arsehole all the week. So,
well, it's a new week soon, so you'll have your chance. But yeah, mine is Captain Z. I don't tend to get many trolls. My username isn't super triggering to Christians. And I tend to not be super inflammatory where I can help it. But like you said, when they come in swinging with something stupid, particularly Captain Z, because his initial comment, it's the point at when they slide into a conversation, and whether that conversation is like a wide conversation that's intended for retweet consumption and that sort of thing, or whether it's a tweet that is maybe a bit more focused towards a community. And when it's a community one, and then they thought, you know what, I'm going to have a pop here, and just coming in for Hissy's announcement of her channel, and like obviously going off that another atheist apologist channel, which is patently ridiculous because it's really clear from Hissy's profile and her channel and the video she linked that it is not an atheist apologist channel. So I had a bit of fun with him. I say him, it's probably a him, but it was quite enjoyable to sort of see him bring out all the old tropes of like, oh, are you triggered, and like trying to bring in the LGBTQ agenda and trying to do like basically all the greatest hits of troll behavior, and then just disarming it with like just being calm and rational, and hopefully frustrating them because they're not getting a rise out of me, particularly when they just responded.
Hang on.
Hey, we all started the alphabet afterwards.
You're saying being calm and rational. Your first tweet on that is do your research, dumbass.
Yeah. I consider that calm and rational in the context of Twitter.
In the context it was, yeah. In the context. Yes. Am I able to share, Jen? Share a screen?
Oh, give me a sec.
Pay attention, producer.
What we voted for today.
What the hell are we paying for?
Yeah.
The big bucks, motherfucker.
Where are we?
So
Come on.
It's popping up on my end with Dave's fancy.
Yep, it's up. There we go.
It's
up.
So here, we've got Hissy is and introducing her new video, and pretty simple. Why not pop around to Hissy's Hideaway? So anyone who hasn't, go and pop around to it. Yeah. So I'm giving you the shout out there, Hissy. And there we go. Let me guess, another atheist apologist channel. Anyway, it's my comment was simply, let me guess, another Christian troll, which apparently triggered the shit out of him. he went off. So I guess being a member of the right, I know it can upset other members of the right sometimes. So if it will come up, see, this is where he got a little bit triggered. So it's so hard to know. So this is how I handle it.
Let me know when you're going to stop. Don't stop sharing. Just tell me when you want me to stop you sharing.
So I've just written, did I trigger you? Poor snowflake. Even made you click my profile so you could find an insult. How precious. Very well done. But I don't give a fuck what some random troll thinks. In fact, if you don't like me, I'm probably doing something right. And then we started he wrote K, and then I think we had L, M, and then he thought he'd be funny with LGBT. And so, yeah, well done. Very original. All right, I'm going to stop sharing now.
Yep, you're good.
Very good. Cool. So so I had a bit of fun with him, but he was a good troll, and I think you kind of handled him fairly rationally, Sam.
I don't get me wrong. I don't do that to be high and mighty. I do that because I genuinely think it's one of the easiest ways to frustrate them. And every time there's like a tweet thread where I respond and then there's just nothing, I consider that a victory where they've just gone, oh shit, there's nothing for them to grab onto. I think my favorite one for this was when they're like, oh, did I trigger you? I'm like, no, you didn't trigger me. I'm just basically communicating to my friends that I care about them. And then he just, that was just a dead end tweet, which I thought, okay, cool. I found you. You can't grab onto anything. And I consider that a victory for myself. But what's interesting is I clicked through his background, like just to, it was weird, right? Because there was this moment, like his first response to Hissy was, assuming she's an atheist. And then I think there was a post he made very quickly after that was pointed out that she's not an atheist. Oh, fair enough, or something like that, something really innocuous. And I almost tweeted to that saying, good on you for not, escalating the situation when something's been pointed out to you. I didn't, thankfully, because obviously he went and escalated elsewhere anyway. And I looked into his history, and like he's this weird Christian troll that is not just full-on young earth creationism, like Pastor Greg Locke, sovereign citizen, Christian wacko. He seems to be that moderate, like SJ. Like he retweets a lot of SJ tweets. So it was really weird that he would be in that type of Christianity and then also be just a fucking idiot troll on the internet. From what I could tell, he's still trolling people like this afternoon and the last couple of hours. So.
Guessing he was just bored.
No, I think it's his job. He thinks this is his like direction in life to just fuck with us. Because but what Sam said about like we tweet something out that's clearly to our friend group. Like that time I had that tweet about all the stereotypical atheist things, and that fucking guy.
Hi, best name ever.
Anyway, sorry. I'll go back to shutting up now.
Yeah, shut up. Amanda!
you know what? Amanda, you're drinking lots and you're talking lots. You are the new Jen.
Compared to you, I'm mild as all hell tonight.
What the? No, it's just because I started early. It's not my fault.
It's like you two have switched bodies or something.
Freaky Friday.
No, you won't. I'm sorry. I love you, Jen. But the shit that comes out of your mouth is never coming out of this one, so I will never never show the world my dildos. I'm sorry.
Okay, so plural, more than one.
So there is more than one. Okay.
You're right, Sam, more than one.
Right. I am definitely me.
Right. Make note of that somewhere and let other information.
You guys are such pricks. Swear to fuck.
So Matt Pig, how have you gone with Christian trolls this week? Have you found anyone who's interesting?
I don't get Christian trolls. I'm not a big twatter, whatever you want to call it. I don't see the point in running with them. Plus, when I try to angry text, it just comes out not English because I type so fast. It's better to get them on and scream at them. I think it's easier that way in a VC. But with Twitter, I don't know. I've been trolled attacked once for hanging about with God the Good One. There was trolls that followed him, and trolls did attack my channel one time, give it a load of thumbs down. But we were playing Quiplash, so then they joined the audience, and it was the night we had the greatest audience participation. It was really good. They got involved and enjoyed themselves. So, yeah.
Oh, there we go. See, the best outreach to the Christian community is Matt Big.
Oh my god, Lissy's in chat now. Hey, Lissy.
Yeah, Lissy
I
finally
knew that
made her
for a
way.
while, you dicks.
She finally made it over here, and we were a bit worried. It's Amanda especially thought you'd scared her off, or she'd scared you off. But,
I figured she just fell asleep, so I mean.
and also
Yeah,
hello to Beth.
I
Beth
can
Name Ever.
understand that,
Kristen.
Amanda. You talk too much.
She says as she talks over me. I love that.
Yeah, but I
So, hi,
always
Chris.
do that.
We'll blame it on the delay. Also, hello to Zoe. Zoe, who was on with us a couple of weeks ago, is in the chat. So, hey, Zoe. We all remember Zoe. Zoe and Hissy on the same
Hey,
screen.
Zoe.
Never again. Because no one else got a word in, but that's okay. That's what happens when you get two people from the UK talking. It's just, it's strange. But Easism, good to see you, my friend. And I've got Steve. My mate Steve he's actually messaging on Facebook, so no one can see him in the chat. But hey, Steve and Brainbug. Oh, everyone's jumping in. It's all of a sudden, it's people coming at us from everywhere. So there we go.
Get off.
Wow. With this many people in, it's probably time to plug a shirt, yeah? Maybe later.
Jay, you want to plug a shirt? I'll give you a screen share.
Damn it, Jen.
Damn it, Jen. Jen, tell us about your favourite Christian troll for the week.
Jay's not ready to do a share. Tell me when you're ready, Jay.
Well, fuck, goddamn it.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Oh, dear.
All right.
So we'll get the shirt up. So everyone needs to buy a Damn It Jen shirt.
Well, we got the What the Hell's a Flurf shirts. We got your bra shirt. Damn it, Jen's. Comes in mug and stretchy pants. You got your Symbols mugs. You got the Simple Nevermore shirt and the official Nevermore shirts.
Jay, you should probably make that full screen.
Shut your mouth.
People can see your desktop.
I don't have nothing naked on the desktop.
Yeah.
I do.
Sorry.
That's
Can we
definitely
get
PG.
the desktop up, please?
Can you make a shirt of that, actually?
And then we got I think this is the one they're looking for right here. We got the Screw You Jay shirts.
Yeah. Mhm.
Seriously, Jay, my Nevermore shirt is my fucking favorite shirt. I wear it all the time. It is.
This Nevermore shirt here.
Mine's
Refreshing
blue, though.
drinks, good conversation. And then there's
See, I like the plain logo one because that's the kind of thing you can wear out, and it kind of it's got that Ralph Lauren sort
that
of
one.
look about it.
It's my favorite shirt.
and then we got just your simple
Yeah, that's the one I want.
this one here, and on the back it just says Nevermore Tavern.
Perfect.
I like that they're not all like black or white because a lot of merch tees they always end up being black or something, and it's like, I've got like
Yeah.
a million.
Well, I
shirts.
tried to give these as many colors as possible. The only problem with it is the What the Hell is a Flurf shirts only come in white.
Yeah.
Because of the way the picture is, even though it's chroma keyed and everything, it still left a white box around the whole thing.
Oh, that's
Now, what
Wow.
you need to know, Jay, is if I buy those leggings, will my
Mhm.
ass look that good?
Will your ass look this good? I don't know. You have to get you one and demonstrate it for us.
I would do that, but I just watch my sub count go down if I did that. I think so.
Now with these though, what the hell's a Flurf shirt? You can actually get. You can get Tony on your butt. You can get Jody on your ass. So.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Yeah, we're good. Mm.
I still have to upload them t-shirts for Amanda as well onto my Teespring one. Have you've seen them? These here. There's a share screen.
Oh, you really?
Dad, wake the fuck up.
It's just hitting a
For like
button.
an hour.
Poor Jen.
God.
I realize it's not just hitting a button for me. There you go, Matthew.
Oh, I knew that.
Awful. I hate my life.
Oh, yeah, the back. Hold on. That's the back.
It gets yes.
I love it. It's fucking awesome.
That is sensational. That is sensational.
Oh,
Hey, people, I've got a little
yeah.
bit of something
Still
going on
showing.
here too.
All right, I've turned it off.
So I've just hit 297 subs. We're through to 300. We could hit 300 tonight.
Yes.
yes.
Nice. Well,
That'd be
then,
good. That'd be good. I hope we can do it with all of you on the chat, and everyone here. So
and I want to say
yeah, so-
thank you to MathPig and Dave who's in the chat, because our Ken Hovine show the other night gave me 12 new. I think 12 no, 11 new subs.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Chunk.
Yeah, it was a great stream despite me screwing it up at the beginning. Twice.
You know what? Hoven is good for subs. Between Hoven and Darth Dawkins, I reckon if you had those two on, having a discussion, I think you'd get 1 million subs overnight.
Oh.
Fucking Hover.
What would be awesome is having the two of them on to debate each other, and you moderate.
I'd just like to see them debate Amanda, actually, just so she can tell them both.
That is
the stuff.
He'd just leave. There wouldn't be a debate. She'd get 3 minutes in, she'd tell him to suck her dick, and then he'd leave. That would be it.
I'm actually tempted.
I don't know if I could give Ken Hovind 3 minutes, because I would literally start off the bat just fucking tearing into his ass.
Oh,
no, I'm trying to
do what
find
I
flat
was
Earth
thinking.
for you, man.
I'm
looking for another flat earther for you.
No, wait. Shut
Nathan
up.
Oakley. Nathan Oakley. Voting for Nathan Oakley.
I'm
one
having-
if you're getting Nathan Oakley.
Shut the fuck up, Jen. I'm talking.
Which is rare, but
Oh. So,
Yeah, see, the problem is once you get
Wait,
her
wait,
started, you shut the fuck up.
You're right, Jay. You're so fucking right.
I know.
so shut
By the
the
way,
Amanda,
I've
can you
got
finish
a-
your thought, please?
a very dear friend.
okay. Sorry, everyone. I think Amanda wants to have a conversation, people.
This is like
Stop
seriously
talking
the
about
story of my
Amanda.
life with you fucking assholes. I swear to God.
Hey, I'm Matt
Nobody
Pig.
listens to
Isn't
me.
Pence the fucking worst?
I know not to cross her. I'm still new. I haven't earned the right to cross her yet.
I don't know, do it. It's like it's an initiation.
A very,
Amanda, were you trying
very,
to say
very
something?
dear friend of mine asked me to nicely debate a flat earther. So I'm like working up to be
My channel.
Oh, is it on your channel?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. My channel. I have
okay.
a whole thing set up to sit at the table.
Hang on, is this the one? Is this the one I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so that's okay. So what that is, it's my best mate. Okay, my best mate. Love the man to death. He's a flat earther.
You're not friends with Aussie Jesus, are you?
No, well the irony is this guy is a flat earther who lives in Australia and he's not Christian. He's not religious at all. But he's watched one or two Mark Sargent videos, I think, and so Amanda's going to have a nice conversation because he's my best mate. I love the guy. We think and have fun together. So that's going to be a nice conversation that's going to come up in the next few weeks. My mate, he's a little bit worried about coming on because he's sort of worried that he'll be embarrassed. But I said, no, Amanda is lovely. She's not a mouthy bitch, and she won't tell you to suck her dick.
Yeah,
Oh, you're being
why
really
don't you
nice
just
to
point
her.
him at MathPig's video and then you can see what Amanda's like?
But that's the thing.
I'm trying to get like Ranty Flat Earth or Dale or somebody like that. Someone that just screams
Dale
abuse at
Nielsen.
people.
I
Yeah.
will happily calmly go through the discussion, but Mark Sargent is just a fucking twat. So I'm okay, and I'm doing seriously. If Chris asks me anything, I will do it, and I will be as nice as possible.
Which is as nice as possible.
No, I will be nice.
No, Bobby. Bobby's a good guy. He'll actually listen.
I'm rarely nice, but I will do it for you
True.
because you asked. Is what I'm saying.
See,
That's all.
see, there is a sweet side to Amanda, even though I torment the shit out of her.
Oh
There is
my
a nice side to
god,
her.
so much. This fucking past week, dude.
Problem is,
So,
Amanda, now I've forgotten where we were at in the conversation before you sidetracked us.
Sam was gonna talk about his shit. Sam, did you talk about your shit?
I've already done that. We've already done the
We've
show.
done these. We're on
No,
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
talking about the shilling stuff. I'm talking about the Christian troll stuff. stuff.
Yeah, so you went to Sam first. Where have you been?
I think we're up to me actually.
This-
So I'm
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
being talked over.
We're actually going to Jen.
Yeah. See, you talked over me, Amanda. So screw you, bitch.
Oh.
Technically, you told Jay to shill his stuff.
Yeah, I
Jen,
did.
so-
Yeah.
But
yeah,
she still
we did.
talked over Jay and I. Jay, didn't she?
Wait. For months, I have been saying to you that when I drink, I'm even more mouthy. So I am not to blame for the shit.
You are. You're the one who
It's not
chose
your
to
fault.
drink. How is
No,
this
it's not
your
her fault. It's a strawberry daiquiri.
that she chose to drink.
then blame Math Pig because that's why I chose to drink. So fuck you guys.
All right,
I mean,
thanks
Matt Pig.
for
I still want to be on his show sometime.
that.
Incidentally, and sorry, you're gonna love this. A mate of mine who is watching this just sent me a message on Messenger, and his words were, "I want to party with Amanda. She's fun."
You have
So
no.
Steve,
You have no idea. Okay.
Steve, if,
No
if,
idea.
if you're listening, mate, that's my American wife. Okay, so we'll have to
I
talk
am.
about that later.
And
All right,
Steve,
buddy.
if you want to see more of Amanda having fun, go sub to her, sub to my channel, and catch Critical Bitches when we do it together because it's fucking awesome fun.
Oh, it is. It's always fun. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Now, Jen, tell us about your favourite Christian troll.
Well, see, I've been sort of detached from Twitter a lot of this week. I know I've talked to you guys in private, but I haven't done a lot of out the front stuff. But the thing that amazed me about people I considered kind of Twitter trolls, or within that things, although she isn't really a Twitter troll, was the fact that SJ actually said something this week that was fucking decent. Her whole thing telling other churches that they need to go online instead of having people come to them is sensible. I can't believe something sensible
did she get
came
hacked,
out of
or-
her fucking mouth. No, she actually wrote it.
She got hacked. She got hacked.
It was fucking amazing. I was like, what the fuck? No. I've fallen into a different reality.
What about you, Math Pig? No, we've done Math Pig. Sorry, you didn't have anyone. Jay.
I'm muted.
Jay.
Whoops.
That's right. Jay, tell us about your favourite Christian troll for the week.
You know, since I switched over to the Nevermore Tavern, I haven't got a single troll.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, look, Darth Dawkins, I know that you're there in the chat somewhere lurking. So please go and hassle Jay for a little bit.
Now,
and,
when I was
something to talk
in the
about.
conspiracy, I got trolls every day. But as a Nevermore Tavern, I haven't got a single troll for anything.
So that's got to make it harder finding your dumbass tweet of the week.
It makes it damn near impossible. I got to go looking for it, and then when you have to go looking for them, then it's just not as fun.
It's not that hard, Jay. Just look at my fucking tweets, okay?
Yeah, and just ask Osman to find one for you. He finds all sorts
Oh.
of shit.
No.
Oh, yeah, he finds the
The shit
special one.
Ozzy finds.
Weirdest
I was
fucking
like,
bullshit.
you should see some of the shit he sent me over Discord. It ain't right.
No, it is
I have to
not.
ask you, Jay, that it was the candle thing from Osman.
No,
No.
Where did that come from?
Raven.
Raven,
What?
you're bad.
Raven, what the fuck?
I had a dumbass tweet lined up, and we seen the thing about the candle, and she's like, "Oh, you got to do that one."
The thing with the candle. That's
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow vagina.
Oh god.
Oh,
I remember
no.
that.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
Alien
no.
Man. Hey, lovely.
That's just, yeah. So, Amanda,
Yeah?
tell us
Seriously?
about your favourite Christian troll for the week.
She already did.
Oh. What?
No, she just spoke over everyone.
Ah, see, I've totally lost track.
Yep.
It's gonna be Jay. It's gonna be Jay.
Okay, for fuck's sake. For how many months have you assholes been trying to get me to talk? And now I come on and talk, and you're like, shut the fuck up. So,
Shut the
I don't
fuck
know
up,
what you
other
want
people
from me.
talking.
Hey, if you were in
What?
my channel, I've already have kicked you twice.
Actually, I'm thinking that could be the next shirt. Hashtag shut the fuck up, Amanda.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like this, Math Pig?
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Can I talk, or are you going to fucking yell at me for talking?
I think you've been dropped out of the stream.
No. No, I can drop her out of the chat. That'd be even funnier.
Yeah, but then you got to bring me back in.
That's fine. I can do that at the moment.
Oh, hey, really quickly, Dave, Critical Cripple in the chat. Is that actually true? If it
Boris
is,
Johnson.
we'll talk about that. Boris Johnson has COVID.
Oh,
What? Say it again.
Lucky he didn't go and see the Queen.
or Charlie.
We might have got it from Charlie. Actually, best name ever is, I think she's got it right, hashtag STFU Amanda.
Oh
You
man.
want me to shut the fuck up? I will shut the fuck up. I already asked your wife to tell me to shut up if I got too drunk, and she said I was close. So
Oh, no, she'll encourage you. Trust me, because she's been drinking vodka, so she'll think this is wonderful.
It's
Great.
hard to
So-
know which version of Amanda's the most fun. Normal Amanda, stoned Amanda, or drunk Amanda. I want to see stoned and drunk Amanda.
Oh, well, no, because she's been drinking. You know what they say? If beer before smoke, you're going to choke, but smoke before beer and you're going to cheer. So she's
well, that's
been.
exactly what I did, Chris.
I
So
don't
you're
know
welcome.
I don't know where daiquiris fit into this, but Amanda, tell us about your favorite Christian trial.
Oh fuck! It's gotta be that Cal guy. He hopped in. There we go. So I tweeted about like this asshole that said that the coronavirus that like God great yeah. Fuck. Shit. So he said that God created the coronavirus to like it was pretty much to call the masses and bring everybody back to Jesus. And I just tweeted and I said it was fucked up, what he said. So this Cal guy, everybody knows who Cal is. You've all had to fucking deal with him. And yes, Earthquake, Jen, fuck you. It just hopped in the middle and was like, I don't understand what's wrong with what he said. So we tried to explain it to him numerous times. And like, he wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. I told him, you know, I'm not having this conversation with you because you won't listen to what we say. And like an hour later, he spammed me with like 12 in a row. And I was like, fuck it, I don't care. He's trying to tell me that it's totally understandable for God to have created the coronavirus to bring everybody back to Jesus. And I was like, fuck you guys, that's gross. So
Needless to say, you can guess what how I responded to Cal.
did you call him a fucktard too?
No. I actually I pulled out my the same argument I did for Darth Dawkins. I said actually no, it wasn't God, it was Vishnu, and he was angry that there were so many Christians who didn't believe, who were believing in a false God. To which I got that's just the usual, that's just ridiculous. There's evidence for Jesus. And I'm just like, oh really? Please present it. And then watched him give me a sack of Bible verses out of context that I corrected for him, and then good fun. Sorry, I'm getting shown something by Lissy. Yes, Boris Johnson does have coronavirus.
No,
it's
fucking
confirmed.
shit.
Yep, it's confirmed. Boris Johnson has corona. Lucky he didn't meet the Queen.
Yeah,
That would have been a great way to end the monarchy.
Hey,
Political leaders must be like at risk because they're going to have to continually be meeting with people. So I'm not surprised. Like I know they probably take a lot of precautions, but they can't take the same precautions as staying at home. So
Okay, that's political leaders, but the royal family in England, this could be a real issue because they still have they're still having to meet with each other. They're having to meet with political officials. There is a good chance this could largely wipe out the monarchy.
No,
the Queen's in isolation.
The Queen's in complete isolation. Charles has got it, but yeah, he's only mild. And I mean, even if that happened, I mean, you know, it's William's pretty healthy and young.
Love you, Lissy.
They might have to bring the prodigal son back to be king.
Wow,
King Harry.
Wait,
I love it, King Harry.
Sorry?
He doesn't have any powers now. That's it. He's out of it.
But he's still in the line of protection.
Canada, if he didn't get it and most of the others got it and died, what would they do? Would they bring him back?
Yeah, no. Well, he's still in the line of succession. He's not an active working royal, but he's still in the line of succession. What's scary is if something happens to him, then you get Prince Andrew. That's who you don't want. But that would be extremely unlikely. Did anyone ever see that movie? I think it was like King Harry or something that John
King
Goodman.
Ralph.
Yeah,
King
King Ralph.
King Ralph. I
Yeah.
loved King Ralph. It's a good movie. Come on.
That was good fun back in the day.
At the end, he became the Duke of Earl.
Dude. Sorry, I won't go there.
Yeah, so I think we all had a bit of fun
Jay's
with
listening to
Cal this
music
week.
again.
He's got his 80s happening.
No, actually, it's a hell yeah, Hush acoustic version.
Yeah, speaking of the 80s and music, how's your 80s reaction videos going, Jay? They're all pretty cool.
The one hit wonders one. Last I looked, hang on, I'll double check real quick. Last I looked, that one hadn't broke 80, but my one I did with my son, that was an hour long, has hit 170 something.
Because
That's
it's
sweet.
awesome.
Yeah, it's that one's got 178 views, and my one hit wonders of the 80s is at 80. Oh, 183 views,
Nice.
and then 80 views.
Did they both get copyright claims on them?
Only the one. Only the one hit wonders has got a copyright claim on a song. The only one hit wonder I didn't know in the whole list, that's the one that got copyright.
They
like
must
13
have just been
minutes.
excited that someone listened to it.
Yeah, that one at like 13 minutes. I'm like, okay. So I sent a dispute. I haven't heard anything back, but I'm like, whatever. But yeah, the one that was an hour long, we did all the number one hits of every month throughout the 80s. Nothing.
That's good.
That's all right. That's good. That's good. Well, I guess if we keep it under that 7 seconds, it's good. And it's, I mean, you're commenting on it, so.
Yeah, 183 views, 12 comments. So yeah,
Good fun. Good fun. So Christian Trolls, they're at it, but I guess what's good is I've noticed that in the community, a lot of us are coming together and having each other's backs when not just Christian Trolls, but trolls in general who like to have a bit of fun and torment and carry on. I've noticed that there's a lot of support in the community at the moment, and I think it's pretty good that we're all being there for each other in our little community. And I guess it's one of the things I did want to talk about tonight is I guess ways that I guess we are supporting each other and ways that I guess we think we can support each other a little bit more within the community. You know, how can we help each other? Because I mean, isolation sucks. Even for like, I like isolation in general, and I like sort of people, you know, not stopping and having conversations with me, and you know, I'm very much a keep to myself kind of person, but I'm struggling with it. I go to the shops and it's kind of like everyone's sort of looking at each other with this, you know, have you got it? Have you got it? And keeping the distance. And then you've always got the assholes who just don't get social distancing.
Try
But,
walking in somewhere wearing a mask.
I wish I could get a mask.
So I only just got some sanitizer today.
I've spent the last 4 days in the house. I ain't left. We did all our shopping Monday before they shut the state down.
I've been in a situation in the takeaway there on Sunday where a fella walked in, seen I was there with my daughter, and then turned and just outside, would not come back in because we were in the shop with her. And like, she's not even at school or anything. She's only 3, you know. I understand, but like, the shop's big enough. You didn't have to wait outside. You then put the scarf up around his mouth and all, and you know, she's not a zombie. She's not going to eat your brain.
No, the zombie apocalypse is next week.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Bullshit.
I am ready.
I know you're ready, Jay.
I have plans. I know exactly what to do.
You've been watching
I'm
Walking
thinking
Dead,
about
haven't
the
you?
fucking Atlanta. You don't think I don't know what to do? Okay, come on.
You're gonna die.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You guys are screwed in like your populated country. We've got a nice, wide, expansive
Yeah,
continent.
but I am like
Zombies.
Zombies will
I'm
go to
like
the
a
outback.
tiny distance from. I am closer to the CDC than any of you motherfuckers.
Oh, you think they're going to
Yeah,
solve the
you need
problem?
a
They're going to
first.
start the problem.
What, Jay?
What's the zombies go for?
Is it here's the problem. A lot of people don't understand. Any city with a larger population of 5,000 or more is gonna go quickly.
Yeah, but I am not in the city.
Well, I'm
Not
screwed.
only am I not in the city,
Close
but I'm
enough.
also. Fuck you! I still win. I still fucking win. Sorry.
Plus,
You're
plus
gonna die.
Amanda, from what I've heard, the town that you live in, they've got some real prayer warriors there.
Well,
They're
yeah.
going to be praying up there. They're going to keep
They're
them
gonna
demons
the
away.
zombies away, and as they're
Yeah.
doing that, they're gonna munch on their faces.
But you want to know something, and here's some evidence for you. You know what?
You need
They've been
something
praying to stop the zombies, and have you seen any zombies?
Do they look
No.
like you, Chris?
No. You haven't seen any zombies, so you know what? Jesus. That's
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. There were zombies in Florida.
Does that mean that Jesus
No,
kept
Hovind
doesn't-
away
doesn't count.
too? Because that fucking sucks. That's not nice.
Actually, hang on. Aren't you in the same state as Hovind?
No, I am next door. I'm in Georgia. Georgia is a little better than Alabama.
Yeah, he's in Alabama.
Fuck Alabama. Lesser so, fuck Mississippi. Even lesser so. I don't have a lot of people that hate me. I'm sorry.
Hovind's in the same state as Gardner
It's
Central.
part of your charm.
I'm sorry. Everybody knows I fucking hate the South. I can't stand living here. No. I am a Connecticut. I'm a fucking Yankee. I can't help it. Sorry. I'm done.
Bloody Yanks.
Well, I don't
Your
know.
wife's
I
gonna
mean,
tell me to shut the fuck up now. I'm waiting for it.
Tom Brady, he hated it up there so much that he's moved to Florida. Tom Brady went south.
That is not nice, Chris. That is not nice. And that's fucking weird, by the way. I mean, I understand like old
Fuck
people
Tom Brady.
moving
Tom
down.
Brady
You
is
just
old
fucked
people.
Tom Brady.
Whatever. Shut the fuck up. New England is the shit. Eat a dick.
Star Wars sucks.
Oh,
Oh. Do you not understand, Jay?
Ring it, bitch.
I will fuck you up. I'm wearing my TIE fighters. R2D2 is in the corner of my room. I will fuck your shit up. I will. Let's go.
Jay,
Whatever.
she's perfectly entitled to get wet over Kylo if she wants to.
I know he talks like
it's
this.
not Kylo that gets me. I mean, yeah.
Kylo is worse than Jar Jar. Come on.
Oh no, don't say that. Kylo was all right.
No, it wasn't. He was a whiny little bitch that should have never. Never mind.
He was not
He was a
whiny little
Skywalker.
bitch on the scale of
And
Anakin.
Luke was
though.
the whiniest
Fuck
little
on.
shit out of all of them.
Who was?
Luke was a whiny little shit.
Okay. So why
Yeah,
the
he
fuck
just
did
wanted to go to Tosche Station.
ass?
Sorry?
No. What the fuck? Who the fuck says that?
I did.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. He would no. Oh my fucking god.
And we've
You
got
have
it.
Luke, you have fucking Anakin, and you have fucking Ben, and you go after mother.
So we've got some.
Rage quit.
Oh, she's
Jump
done a
out in the
Mark
Yeah, but I mean,
So-
yes. I mean, if we're gonna talk
So
Star
we've
Wars,
got yeah.
Luke
yeah,
is
we-
a
well, I
whiny
just want-
little bitch.
He is.
No,
I just
I'm
quickly-
sorry. I'm sorry. Listen.
And he kissed his fucking sister.
You kiss his sister.
Yeah.
Can't argue that.
Just.
So we've got some comments that are in the chat. So Brainbug has commented that outside of Atlanta, Georgia and Alabama are indistinguishable. Fair enough. And Atheist Ant has just hi Tony, by the way, has just said that Drunk Amanda is a bobblehead. LOL. Oh, she's left us. She's left us. We've scared her off. Or she's getting another day.
She's unmuted.
Oh. We broke it. We broke Amanda. We've broken Amanda. Well, that was just fun, wasn't it? That was just fun.
So are you trying to argue, Amanda, that that Kylo and Anakin were both more whiny than Luke?
Can I say something here?
Yeah.
I hate sand. That's what I'm gonna say.
It gets everywhere.
It's coarse and rough.
Well, I mean,
No, I'm sorry. Yes, okay, so like at the very beginning, Luke was a little whiny. I'm not gonna lie about that. But at least he wasn't consistently whiny. And neither was Ben or Kylo or whatever the fuck you want to call him. Anakin, as much as I love him, was a whiny little cunt the whole fucking time. Even through Clone Wars. Have you watched Clone Wars? He turns from a whiny little cunt into a whiny, like, powerful cunt.
Okay,
It's awful.
You've got to. There's a difference here. Anakin was a fucking teenager through most of the movies. He was going to be a whiny little prick no matter what. Luke
Third
is
movie,
meant
he
to
was
be
in
an
his 20s.
adult.
Luke was 20. Okay, so in A New Hope, Luke's 20.
Luke
Now,
is
Pretty
20.
sure
to
Anakin.
compare-
Pretty
compare.
sure Anakin was older than Luke in the third one. So
In the third one, yes. But to compare, I mean, let's compare. I mean, you've got Luke who's 20, and he's whinging that he really wants to go and get some power converters from Tashi Station, and wants to go and join the Imperial Academy. He wants to go join the Empire. Can you imagine joining the Empire? Last name Skywalker, from Tatooine. That's going to raise some flags. As opposed to his younger sister, and she's a little bit younger, like by a minute or so, who is out there kicking ass for the rebellion. She's a leader. She's a senator. He's whinging about, but I want to go to Tashi Station to get some parts. Oh, I'm never going to be allowed to go. I mean, come on. He's the whiniest of the lot.
He is. He's absolutely whiny. And he's still whiny in the second movie.
And in number 8, when he has his little hissy fit and he throws, I don't want the lightsaber. I don't want to be a Jedi anymore. He becomes a whiny, grumpy old man.
I mean, fuck. All Vader has to say is mention
Correct, no.
Leia, and he goes off the fucking deep end. He's got no emotional control at all.
Chris, I
Yes,
thought we understood each other. I
we
thought
do.
we had something better than this. Why would you stand against me on anything Star Wars? Why?
Because it's funny. Mainly because it's funny. It's really, really funny.
Stargate beats Star Trek and Star Wars.
Hell
And
yeah.
Star-
Oh, hang on. Can we drop Matt?
Yeah, Mad Pig.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that's just a fact. It goes Stargate, then Star Trek, and then Star Wars.
Exactly.
Star
That's
Wars
just
is
the way
science
life is.
fiction.
Babylon 5, then Trek, then Wars.
Yeah, I mean, Star Wars doesn't even really count as sci-fi. It's
It's kind of like Lord of the Rings, really, isn't it?
yeah, it's a space adventure story. It's not a science fiction.
You know, they got their magical swords and wizards and,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, and slave outfits.
It's not sci-fi. It's a fucking space opera. Okay.
There's no singing involved.
That's not. No, it's not opera-esque on the sense of like, fuck you. Why are you fucking with me? I don't understand.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, we've got Dave backing us up here. Stargate for the win.
No, Dave. Come on, dude.
Sorry, Sam.
Sal, what does Sal say?
Hey, Dave. Can we have
Interestingly
a quiz
enough,
tonight?
Brainbug said Starship Troopers. Is anyone else concerned that Brainbug wants Starship Troopers?
Dave, for your quiz tonight, can we have one about science fiction and leave out Star Wars?
Then
Well,
I
it's
ain't
not science
fucking
fiction.
coming.
Incidentally, anyone who is watching after this, Dave does have his quiz on. We will put the links in. Dave's quiz is fun. This is all part of keeping each other sane during lockdown and lock-in and quarantine and whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. It's different everywhere, isn't it? So what's going on? So your state's locked down there, is it, Jay?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? For you?
No non-essential businesses. You can't. You're only allowed to travel if you're going to an essential workplace, or if you're going for gas, or going for food, or going for medical. My mom and dad actually had a electrician was scheduled to come out to their house to finish hooking up their generator, and he got pulled over by the cops and told to go home because it was not a non-essential priority. So
Now I've just had a message come through. Amanda is the best thing to watch on Friday night since sports was cancelled.
Well, this is
Just
Which
this week.
was only this week, but
Exactly.
I think
Welcome,
mate, Steve,
motherfuckers.
I think you've got a new fan, Amanda. He'll be subscribing and trust me, he'll troll your chat. He remembers me from back in the days when he was the atheist and I was the Christian. He used to give me a hard time and I used to pray for him. And
Well, whoever it is,
yeah.
why didn't you work harder? Like seriously, we should have had Chris like on our side a long fucking time ago.
Chris
well,
is-
I got there
I don't think
eventually.
Chris is on your side tonight, Amanda.
Nobody, not
Amanda,
one of you is on my side
I'm
tonight.
going to become a Southern Baptist tonight, just to shit you.
You're the fucking worst, Chris. You're the fucking worst. Okay, Jay, I'm
But
sorry.
You love me.
That
You
just
love me.
beat out. It's just your whore mouth. It really did.
All right, I can stop now, and Jay, it's all up to you. You can take it from here, mate. You can take
Climate
it from
change
here.
is false, and you wasted your entire education.
She only tells us she has an education. She actually hasn't shown us her diploma.
Well, we don't have whatever fucking city claimers here. We have
All we've really got is a crooked picture behind her of a NASA thing that we don't even know if it's real.
I showed you.
CGI.
Oh shit! Got a refill.
Lucy's gonna love that. You guys are the worst. You know that. I don't know why I hang out with you assholes.
Claim that she's you.
Yes, she is actually. We switched spots. That's why I've been drinking today.
Freaky
Because I'm Aussie
Friday.
now.
Oh, I was just
Actually
saying, don't you worry. Lucy's been drinking as well.
Yeah.
Oh, she has. And there was drunken chats and giggling happening, earlier. And
She's still more sober than me, though, and I don't understand that because she's been.
No, she's a lot. Well, she's an Aussie. I mean, that's what we do. Now, speaking of people who can hold their drink, Math Pig, what's going on over on your part of the world? What's life like in Northern Ireland?
We've got the UK lockdown pretty much exactly the same as Jay's, but we're allowed to leave once a day for exercise. On top of that.
Okay.
Essential businesses only, going to the shop, medical reasons, and allowed out for once a day for exercise.
So you're basically being treated like dogs in the pound.
Well, you're allowed. Well, yeah, you could go with that. Although I'm
They're not
getting
gonna put them
paid.
down after like a week or two.
Luckily enough, us being in the UK, I've got 2 months off work now. They give us the option to stay with 100% or leave with 80%. I took the leave with 80%, as did most of us. And we're closed now to the 31st of May. So,
Yeah, we're only shut down to the 13th.
well, it's
As of
implemented for 3 weeks here. The lockdown is 3 weeks.
Yeah, for right now, it's only till the 13th. They'll evaluate later. But the way Michigan's running right now, in the last 3 days, we've jumped 1,000 cases.
Shit.
So, yeah, we're up to almost 3,000 cases now.
And Amanda, I just want to apologize. I love you. I'm sorry for stirring you up, but Luke definitely is a whiny little bitch.
Why does everybody hate me? I don't understand.
Well, not everyone. There's Gregory in the chat would like to know if he can be your South African husband. So
I've got one in Europe. I've got one in Australia. I don't got one fucking here, but yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, you're like the Mormon. You're the Mormon poster girl.
But my Aussie hubby will always be my favorite, even though he's a fucking dickhead.
You still love me.
I do. I don't know why.
You're a masochist, man.
No. I do. I absolutely. Seriously, I wouldn't be here without Chris. He's the fucking nicest guy in the world. So even though he's an asshole, he really is the fucking nicest guy in the world, and he's brilliant.
I'm the nicest asshole in the world. Yeah.
There you go.
You're the nicest, or you have the nicest.
No, Chris is the nicest. I'm not nice.
Not you,
You
Chris.
know I'm not
I was
nice.
talking to Chris. Just fucking
Oh,
think
okay.
everything's about you, man.
Well, it's I'll get those. I'll get those damn it G leggings, and we'll see how it looks. I think we've broken Amanda. I think we've
You
broken
broke
Amanda.
me so long ago.
What did you do, Chris?
What can I say? What can I say?
You've got
What can I
talents,
say?
apparently.
I do. Now, I'm going to throw across to Sam. Sam, do you want to have a bit of a chat about what's going on here in Oz?
Or do you want to put in your opinion about Luke being a whiny little hissy boy?
No, he is not. No, he's coming on my channel tonight. He's not that fucking stupid. Okay.
Look at you. You're a few subs ahead of me, and all of a sudden I'm beholden to you and your opinions, am I?
No, that's not. No,
She's a big shot now. I mean,
the
yeah.
fact that I'm me and kind of a bitch, and you're
Smooth.
Yes, you're.
Sam is the smoothest man on YouTube.
Let me
It
get
really
another
is.
year or two in.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
I
American
love
wife and Aussie wife. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go away.
Do not. Oh, hurt
Get
you,
it.
Chris.
So Australia, we are uniquely in a situation where we are not on such a severe lockdown. Our current social distancing measures are similar in the way it's phrased, in that all non-essential business, stay home, don't go out, socially distance, stay in your house. I've repeated myself. I've had a few beers, but our current government is defining essential business as anyone who can still conduct business. And so we are, I think the last update to those measures was it Sunday? It would have been Sunday night, wouldn't it? Where basically all the food services are shut down for dine-in, but they can still provide takeaway and delivery. And retail was actually left open. But over the last 5 days, effectively, at least half, I think, of businesses have elected to actually shut down. Maybe more at this point. Like the ones that I've seen that have put out official statements, like Myers still open, like our big department stores technically still trading. EB Games, I can still get some new video games, although I'm probably going to start ordering those from Amazon because who knows what happens tomorrow. So we're in a weird situation. But at the same time, as a country, we've actually got really high rates of like checking, like people getting tested for coronavirus are quite highly, has done quite highly compared to like the UK and America. So
They've actually just recently changed the rules on that. So they're actually
Yeah,
testing
so-
even more people now.
and we were already ahead of the curve compared to a lot of other countries. So I think it was either a half or 2/3 or something of our current cases are actually people who came to Australia with the virus returning home from travel. So we don't seem to yet have a huge amount of community transmission. I'm not sure how that compares with you guys in different countries because I don't watch your news. But because of that, we're not quite on lockdown. Police are looking for you. But if you do come from overseas, if you do travel as of tomorrow night at midnight, you're going to be put in a hotel for 14 days. You're going to sign a declaration saying you're going to keep your ass there, and people are going to be checking on you, and there will be fines and severe penalties state by state. So we've got a slow ramp up, I think, and, we'll see.
Well, I've just a quick side note. I'm at 299 subs.
One more.
One more. Anyone who's in the chat and hasn't hit the subscribe button, now is the time. Be number 300. And then we can throw a party.
Chris will have a gift card for you if you are the 300 subscriber and get a screenshot to him.
I'm about to go unsubscribe to you then.
So we're at 298. Okay, so the gift card's off.
Go check who your 300 subscriber is. Go look who your 300 subscriber is.
Hang on. Are we good? Have we done it?
I got 300.
Ooh.
Hey!
Whoa, congrats.
All right. So now I've just got to find out who it is.
Richard Beard.
Richard's beard.
Richard Dicksbeard.
Who is it? Richard.
Richard's
Okay,
Beard.
good.
It's an account I troll Richard Madsen with.
Actually, I've just lost one. I'm at 299.
What the fuck happened?
Damn it, Amanda!
No, wait.
Amanda.
Fuck.
Give me 2 minutes. I can fix this. I swear to God. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna peace out for a second. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
She's gonna go and get
Angel's account.
Twink Jesus to a sub. Yeah.
Get
Hey, I hit
things on the-
641. Woohoo!
Congrats,
Hey,
Jay.
killing it.
Yeah, go and sub to everybody. I'm sure Dave, lovely Dave, our lovely assistant
Yes.
Dave, will be tweeting everybody's things out because he's amazing, and I should really do that for him during his chats. But hey, I'm not that organized.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because I'm not that organized. I don't
Well, that's
have
fair
I
enough.
don't have a bot set up to do it for me, which would be the ideal.
Not
There you go, Chris.
What are we back? Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a fucking minute.
300. All right. We can celebrate again. 300.
I was just saying $2.99 over on mine.
I've just hit
now it's at
300 twice. All right, well, I'll drink to that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the community. Thank you to everyone here. And yeah, cool. All right, onwards and upwards.
Woo!
Yeah. So, Jen, how are you coping with because you have actually been isolated. You have had to self-isolate, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had a week of it. Today, my niece, who got sick just after I did, they actually agreed that her symptoms were bad enough to test her. She has a flu, but it is not COVID. So the most likely scenario is we have exactly the same flu because we're really the only people we've been in contact with who've had anything, and it's gone through a lot of our families, so it's all the same thing. So the most likely thing is I've got a flu, which I could pass on to people, but it's not COVID. So I have to still, because I haven't been tested and they won't test me because she's not positive, I still have to semi-self-isolate for another week, so I'm not allowed out without a protective gear and stuff like that, and I have to make sure I've got clean hands and everything. But I mean, everyone should be doing that anyway. Ideally stay at home as much as I can, but at least I can actually go out now, which is a fucking big ass change as far as I'm concerned. So that meant I could go and get booze.
Yay.
So you didn't have to sign the self-isolation card
I
they showed
don't,
today?
because even though I've got the flu, the chances are it isn't COVID. So as long as I take precautions and I try to stay home as much as possible, which means, you know, I only go out for emergency things. I don't go into the big shopping centers. I go, like, a bottle shop's fine because there's not going to be too many people, or if I have to go and get
Drive-through.
Yeah, drive-through or anything like that, it's fine. Yeah, I just have to be really careful about what I do and where I go. But I'm not stuck with having.
Actually, Jen, apparently your volume is low. I'm being told.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
Which you're coming. I mean, you're coming through good here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Might just be a thing in there.
Yeah, give me a sec. I will fiddle with that. That didn't sound right.
Well, you always do have certain things close by and on hand, so you know you.
I definitely do. All right, give me.
Yeah. So okay. So isolation has been. How did you find it? Sort of, I guess, not being able to go out and.
Well, given that I've actually have been sick for a lot of it, I mean, I've stayed off Twitter a fair amount, except for private chats to you guys, mostly because I've found it hard to keep track of conversations. But I've done an awful lot of streams, which has kept me busy. And the rest of the time, I've either been coding because I'm writing software to go along with the stuff that Dave's been doing. Hopefully, people in the chat can actually hear me.
Easy's saying he can hear you fine.
Yeah, so it's you, Dave. You're the problem. I'll just get closer to the mic. How does that sound?
Poor Dave.
Yeah, so given that I've kind of been keeping myself busy, it actually hasn't been too bad, because when I haven't been sleeping, I've been either talking to you guys or on the stream. So, and I've had lots of awesome fun streams. There was the Hoven stream the other day. There was the stream I did earlier in this week, which I have no idea what it was about now, but it was an awful lot of fun. I've been
our stream?
No, our stream was the Hoven one. I'm talking about the one in between that I did.
Oh.
Which was being pissed off at coronavirus.
You fucking copycat. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
And then, of course, we had our GE stream, which was amazing, and Amanda did a brilliant job, and I was half asleep for. So, yeah, I've been able to keep busy. Plus, you did extra stream this week, Chris, which was great, because that kept me busy. So yeah.
Which that reminds me too, incidentally, and this isn't me throwing extra work at anyone who's producing or anything like that. If I need to do it the old way, I will. But I am going to do a second stream, a second six-pack every week while this is going on.
Hey, can you fucking tell me beforehand, please? You think?
I'll send you a message just as you go to bed. Yep.
or just after you go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we've let you know now. We'll send you the date about an hour before it starts. No, it'll probably be Tuesday night for me, which will be Tuesday morning for those of you in Zombieland.
Fuck you, upside down.
Yeah. I don't know. I keep telling you it.
Yeah, Yeah, I've made the decision. I'm just going to shift to Eastern Standard Time. That's where all the cool people hang out. Like,
That's me, bitches.
Apparently so. Well, the cool people in Manda.
Eastern Standard Time's
God
good
damn it.
because I only have to take 12 hours off.
Whatever.
Yeah,
That is true, though.
I've got to work it out in all weird different. I think we've got daylight savings ending here in a few weeks too, so I think that'll make it earlier for me, or which makes it later for you.
Oh,
I
don't make
don't
the
know.
streams go earlier.
That'll be 1 hour later. For actually, I think
Oh, that'll be 1 hour.
because you
Yeah,
start at
Yeah,
9:30 your time, and if you still
so-
do 9:30 your time, Chris, it'll be 9:30 my time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Instead
right.
of 8:30.
7:39. Yep, no, actually,
Yep,
that's
yep.
better.
Everyone wins.
Yeah, we're not
So
doing
it's
quite
weird.
every other day, Dave, but we're trying to do a lot of extra streams between Amanda and I, either on Amanda's channel or my channel, because it's fun.
But I
and
think
we're both bored.
we need to. But we need to at the moment because I mean,
I
look,
ain't doing
for a lot of us,
shit, yo.
this is community. This is how we communicate. This is our social, contact. Whether it's in the chats, whether it's here having the actual conversations. I think we all need this at the moment. Yeah, we all need each other because we can't just go out and go up the pub to get drunk. We've got to go and sit here and do it and watch Jay sing.
Well, here's the problem, though, is that I have all of you. You're my family, but you're all awake at stupid-ass hours. Even you, Jay, who lives in my fucking country. What is that about? Stop being in the, I'm like switchable because Angel is not sleeping right patterns anyway, so I guess I am kind of switching the few times a week I actually sleep. I don't know.
You're pretty much on Australian Standard Time now.
Yeah, I really am.
If you just got on real people's time, she wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah.
What do you
Now,
real
now I know
people
which
time?
Star Wars character Amanda reminds me of.
Stop fucking talking, Jay.
Luke
Is it Jar Jar?
Skywalker.
Is it Jar Jar?
Oh, nice
I hate all
callback.
of you.
She's
Hey,
definitely
Jen,
Luke.
Jen, share that.
Hey Amanda, can you do me a favor? Can you do a shout out to a fan of yours in the chat? You do a shout out to Steve.
Hi, Steve. I'm Amanda.
That's what I'm listening to, Chris.
There you go.
Is this going to get any copyright struck?
No, it's not playing.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I'm listening to.
Why are you listening to shit while we're streaming, yo?
Because I listen to background music all the time.
It's no different to being in the pub when they're playing music and everyone's still chatting and so.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
this,
stop
is, like,
sharing.
this is Chris's pub, so yeah.
And
It's
it
just the
drowns-
goddamn
it
YouTube.
drowns out Amanda, so
I'm going to stop sharing.
Yep, you're good.
that's all right. I'll be honest. I had the hits going. I'm trying to work out because I'm going to do an Americans react to Australian music in the next sort of week or so. And
Your music blows.
What? So Amanda won't be invited on that one, but we'll get Jay on because Jay, has good taste in music. We've seen that with his 80s streams. So I was bopping along, listening to some great tunes before and singing. Had my daughter laughing at me because I forgot she was in the lounge room behind me, and I'm singing away to Daryl Braithwaite. So, which, for those of you who don't know who Daryl Braithwaite is, you're going to find out.
Yeah.
I don't know
Absolutely.
if we want to.
He has wild horses, apparently.
No, you're thinking Nick Cave. Nick
Am I?
Cave's wild.
No, that Braithwaite is
He was
horses.
the horses.
The horses, yeah, but they were white
Yeah.
ones, so.
I don't know. They look like they were just. Yeah, I guess
Although
they
I
were
think
galloping
they
along
were
the
pretty
beach.
pissed
Yeah.
off, Chris.
They're like on a beach and shit.
Yeah, they were pretty pissed
Yeah,
off.
but Margaret Ehrlich was there, so it's okay.
What are you suggesting about her and horses?
I'm suggesting that
Like
anyone would have
Great
been.
thing?
I'm suggesting that anyone would have been happy to see Margaret Ehrlich back in the 90s because she was sensational. She was so talented that even though she was born in New Zealand, she was Australian.
What's the matter, Amanda? You look frustrated.
I'm almost out of.
I have heard that.
Bad.
Chris.
Shut up, Jay.
Fuck off. I have heard that song, Chris.
You have?
The-
Okay.
the horses. Yeah,
You know,
I've heard it.
you know the national anthem. Well, funnily enough, it's like probably it's ridiculously popular in Australia, but it's actually originally an American song.
Of course it is, because the only good shit comes from here.
The best shit comes out of Chicago.
Yeah, you
Man,
real
can I-
Americans
remind
really
you of
think
something?
their shit don't stink.
Oh no! Have you been to
Come on.
Gary? Have you
No,
smelled Gary,
no,
Indiana?
fuck you. Wait,
Amanda?
that's not fair. Fuck you.
Amanda, your president is Donald Trump.
I know.
And your
Stop.
vice president is Mike
Shut
Pence.
the fuck up, Jen. Shut the fuck up. When have I ever,
Drink,
one time,
drink,
that you
drink,
have,
drink.
what the, when have I ever, one fucking time since you guys have known me, acted like a proud American? I have done nothing but shit talk this country. So fuck all of you. Fuck you.
Yeah, see
Including
what
you,
happens?
Jay. Including you, Jay.
She has a few drinks, the southern accent comes out, and she's all, fuck
Oh.
America!
That is not cool.
I wouldn't mind betting there's a red flag with a blue cross and some stars in the background.
No. Okay. Story time. Story time. I have a story. So, Lizzie says I'm swearing a lot, but I mean, come on. Even when I'm sober, I do it.
It's
So.
not the daiquiris talking, we know that. It's the daiquiris.
No, it's like a fucking ask Mark Sargent, okay? But anyway,
I
story
shall take
time.
that one back, Amanda. That one wasn't fair, and I apologize. I should never have suggested that. That's
But
a
we do get
horrible thing to suggest. It's not even nice. Not even close.
Can
to
I
being
tell my
nice.
goddamn story? I don't give a fuck what you
Just
throw at me.
keep
Jen.
talking. The more you stop, the more she's gonna interrupt.
Exactly.
That's what I got. That's what I got. So, all the teenagers come to my house. Like every fucking teenager that's friend. My son has like 50 fucking friends that are always at my fucking house because he has a really big room.
Are they his twink disciples?
Yes, they
They're
are.
going
They're his
around?
fucking disciples, and they're always fucking here. So it wasn't.
It's because of his connection to Pornhub, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's because he's a
Probably.
little twink as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's possible, but they're always no. We have a really big upstairs where we live, and he lives in the bonus room above the garage, which is as
Bonus
big
room.
as a 2-car garage. So he has like a basketball thing, and like you would find it at a arcade or something, and he has the PlayStation and air hockey table and a whole bunch of shit. Plus, I don't know, I'm the mom that they can come to about shit, so like they're always here. Anyway, so he's got this one friend that was here on Christmas Day. We had a couple friends that just like fucked off from their parents and came and spent the day with us. And for Christmas, he's one of Angel's few white friends, and he got a fucking Confederate flag. So I had to spend my like Christmas evening explaining to him why it was offensive, because he is a white kid from the South and had no idea. That's how indoctrinated it is around here. So they don't like, there are Confederate flags everywhere, and it's fucking gross. But the kids don't understand the history of it and why it's offensive. They have no idea. Like, he really, honestly, he showed me a picture of himself. It was above him. And shut the fuck up, Jen. I'm talking. Shut the fuck up. So, he showed me the picture, and I explained to him why the Confederate flag is offensive, and I will fucking get to you. Stop waving your hand.
I want to hear what Jen has to say.
Fine. Fuck you. Go.
I was just going to ask a question. So you had a Confederate flag in your house. Is it
No,
still in your
not
house?
me.
It was just a
I
picture.
have never owned a Confederate. I have never and will never own a
No,
Confederate
I never
flag.
said it was yours. I said it was in your house.
No, it was in his. No, he showed me a picture of him.
You weren't
Oh,
listening
you
to the
said you were
story,
my
Jen.
manager. Okay, sorry.
If you would listen to me instead of fucking waving your hand at me, this wouldn't be awesome.
Hey, I did not interrupt you. You interrupted
Yeah,
yourself.
I thought it was very good. She put her hand up and waited until she was told she
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
That was
She
great.
didn't interrupt. She just
And you
didn't
went
listen.
off at me for putting my hand up. So fuck you, Amanda.
Fuck you, Jen.
Suck your own cock.
I wish I could. I was a gymnast and a dancer. I am just not that flexible. I'm sorry. Not anymore.
Get a couple of ribs removed. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's true. Probably. I'm fucking done. Go ahead. Everybody can. I'm gonna go.
Luke's a whiny little bitch.
Well, I do have some questions for you. Being that you're in that part, does everyone have an American flag hanging off their house where you are?
Me or Jay?
Well, actually, both of you, because I mean, one of you's in the north, one of you's in the south.
No,
you're both in Trump states.
In my area, there's like 2.
Yep.
But that's about it. We got actually more University of Michigan and Michigan State flags.
If I could take my computer and walk out my door right now, you would see almost every single house with it. Really, honestly.
Confederates.
I was about to say maybe a quarter actually hang it. People are more likely to have it on their cars than they are on their houses. But it is, I'd say maybe a quarter of the houses around here have the Confederate flag on it, and at least more than 50% have the American flag. And I mean, I understand it, kind of, but it feels at the moment like it feels too much. So, but no, seriously,
they not realize how racist and horrible it is for them to have that flag?
No, that's why they do it. And on it,
do they not realize that they lost the war?
Well,
that's the thing, though. If you talk to the Southerners around here, they will tell you it is the War of Southern Independence. They will not call it the Civil War. They are incredibly proud of. We have. Go ahead and look up what Stone Mountain is, Chris. Okay, Stone Mountain in Georgia. It is pretty much Mount Rushmore for the Confederate Army, and it is 40 minutes up the street from me. It's gross. It's fucking gross.
Find a picture and I'll put it up.
Yeah, it's just we have cemeteries that are just for Confederate soldiers here. There are still monuments. They still have state days and even town days that are for certain Confederate soldiers. It is so much, and they will tell you too that the politics of it, which is totally wrong. But the Confederate flags, that's what really gets me. It's gross to me. Yeah. It really is.
So Math Pig, there's flags everywhere in Northern Ireland. Are they British flags or are they Irish flags?
It depends what part or what city or where you go, and depends if you have the wrong one. Like you could drive to Newry and it's covered, and Newry being on the border, still in Northern Ireland, it's green, white, and orange everywhere. They've even named a flag after an IRA man that went and bombed someplace. And then you go 15 minutes up the road to, say, Banbridge, and it's red, white, and blue, and they have the 12th, and it's very Protestant and all that. And flags are very important over here. Flags is what they call them. Flags.
Is it still as violent there with the Protestant Catholic shit, or has it gotten better?
They're trying to bring it back again, which is wonderful.
Oh, why the fuck would you want to go back to that?
Yeah, I know. Well, there's certain people that do. Obviously, not everybody wants to. The main people on the street don't want to, but all you need is 10, 15 people to get together and build a bomb, and that it doesn't matter what the other 100,000 people say.
Honestly, people are so fucked up.
Oh, genuinely, yeah. Like within a year, there was one in the city that my girlfriend lives on. There was a bomb at the courthouse, and she was less than a mile from that with the child. There's no need for stuff like that to go on. A proper big ass bomb.
Yeah. I don't understand man's inhumanity to man in this sense. It just seems completely insane. The fact that people want to blow themselves up to blow other people up is just...
See, what happened is there was the IRA and all the rest of it back and forth, and then Sinn Féin was the political wing of the Irish representation. And because there's mainly peace now, don't get me wrong, they're still fighting over petty shit. The Sinn Féin wants an Irish Language Act, and then you've got the DUP trying to put in an Ulster Scots Act, and it's just petty back and forth. But I feel that the people who used to support the IRA now feel that the politicians don't, so they're just going back to the way it used to be.
So is that like because has Brexit sort of played a part in that, or?
No, this Good Friday Agreement, man, is long before Brexit.
Okay, but I guess because I know that essentially the border got opened with the EU, and I know that was one of the sticking points for Brexit, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like I said at the very start, man, it was going to happen because the Good Friday Agreement guarantees free travel between North and South. The Good Friday Agreement guarantees people in the North have the ability, if they want to apply for an Irish passport and be declared Irish. You know, these things are put in stone from the Good Friday Agreement, which is why we got peace. Brexit can come and go, and I said at the start, we will have free travel. The only difference is now, if I'm going to go over the border, I have to bring a little green piece of paper with me, like a green card thing. And I've done it and forgot, and nobody stopped me and asked me for it.
I think it's lovely that it's still a green card because of Ireland and green.
Well, it's just a piece of paper come out, and it's like a limey green color. That's it. And as I say, I didn't even.
Green is my point.
So is that out of curiosity? Is that anyone of Irish heritage can do that, or?
No, if you live in Northern Ireland and you were born here, then you can apply for both Irish and UK citizenship. You know, well, passport.
I can really get my EU passport then.
There was a big giant jump at the start now with Brexit happened that a lot of people in the North did apply for their Irish passport who wouldn't have applied for it before because Ireland would still be in the EU, and they were afraid of, like, when you go to the airports over here, you have EU citizens and non-EU citizens, and the non-EU citizens is an awful long queue. So the other one, you just walk up, you have your chip, you go through. So there's a lot of people did it purely for that, just for handiness of travel. But no, it's really changed very little for us over here in retrospect of that, because the Good Friday Agreement takes precedent.
Now I found this Stone Mountain. I'll share the Stone. I'll be honest, Stone Mountain looks pretty lame.
Oh, it is lame as fuck. Yes, but it's still gross.
Oh,
so I've just
I'm not with it.
Jen, you're producing the show. Maybe fucking do your job.
There you go.
That's it. It's right up the road for me. Yeah, and they're very proud of it. They have a museum and everything like Mount Rushmore does. They call it the Mount Rushmore of the South. And it's just, if you can't tell, I mean, most of you might not be from America. It's, you know, the Confederate soldiers, and yeah, it's gross. It's right at the street.
So the people who lost.
What was that, Chris?
The losers.
Yes, the losers. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this was done after the war. It had been in production for a while, and they did it, and they're very, very proud of it. But they are glorifying the losers, and that's what they continue to do here. And it's part of the reason. It's not just the Civil War stuff and the politics. It's the fucking racism. It's the like outright Christianity. When I first moved here, I hadn't been out as an atheist. Like, I didn't talk about it with people. It wasn't a thing I did just because it was like whatever. But right before we moved here, Angel had come out as a Buddhist atheist, secular atheist, like Jay had said. And he wanted to be upfront about it. So I thought I should too. And I had been an activist when I lived in Arizona, both secular activists and for climate change. So it was natural for me when I moved here to find my community there. And literally the first meeting we went and met in a coffee shop. And this one was about atheism. We had met in a coffee shop, and there was a group of them of very, very right-wing Christians that had found out we were doing this. There were maybe 10 of us that had gotten together, and they stood outside. We went to this coffee shop and went in their little conference room. It had a big table, and we were talking, whatever, and they stood right outside the door and waited for us and like looked in, and it was really gross. And I don't know how they kept finding out when we were meeting. No idea. Maybe there was somebody that was, I don't know. But I had one guy actually follow me home one time, and I was like, ooh. Yeah, so I'm done with like being open in the community about like the physical community. I was done with it. So that was why I was alone for a while until I found you guys. So that's what happened.
That's gross that happens.
Yeah.
And that's just the. I mean, live and let live. I mean, who cares? I mean, if the Christians go and have a meeting, which they do everywhere all the time, we don't go and protest it. They can do their thing. We'll do ours, so long as they leave us alone. You know, if you're meeting at a coffee shop, I mean, who the hell does that harm?
Nobody.
See, and that's. I had someone this week who actually had a bit of a dig at me. You know, the usual, for someone who doesn't believe in God, you seem to fight against him a lot. I'm just like, well, no, I don't actually fight against God. I fight against shit like this. And stuff like that is what we need to stop. And as a community, that's what we need to stand up for. You know, one thing I'm really happy about at the moment? Fucking churches in Australia are all closed. It's great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I'm hoping that time away from them will actually make a few of them realise that there's life without it. Yeah.
American churches are staying open and demanding that you give them more money.
Well, okay, so for me, because it's actually really bad in my town right now, most of the churches closed. But it wasn't like a sanction. They weren't. The government was making them close. They just decided to. But the problem was that all the people in the churches decided, well, our church is closed, so we're gonna go meet on the fucking square. So they did that for a couple Sundays in a row. I don't know if they're gonna do it again this weekend, but they're spreading the shit out of this virus. And you don't go.
Well, America's now overtaken China.
Yes, we are.
America is number one in the world for.
They're calling us the reason for the pandemic. They're saying we're the epicenter of the pandemic now, because we spread it so fast.
Yeah, and he keeps saying like there's super spreader parties. Like I think that there's something like 100 cases in Australia that because of some party in, I think it was in Connecticut, some birthday party in Connecticut. No, I'm actually being. I'm dead serious.
True.
Yeah, dead
Yeah,
serious.
still, fuck you for bringing that up. Yeah, I know, and I don't understand that. It must have been on the other side of the river. I swear to fuck. Oh, anyway. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, but that's just the example, because from that party, there was someone from South Africa there, and it has actually, and that's the thing with this. I mean, let's think about it. Someone in China who obviously is starving and struggling ate a bat, and through connection and touching, Prince Charles and Boris Johnson now have this disease. That's how this thing spreads. Like it's amazing how interconnected we all are. I mean, the closest thing we had previously was the Spanish flu. The only reason that spread the way it did was because at the end of the war, the soldiers brought it back with them.
Yeah.
We haven't had anything on this scale. But it's certainly.
Do you want me to talk to you about disease vectors? Because we can do that.
Maybe when you're sober.
Sober, Amanda.
No. I'm fucking kidding. If you want to learn about disease vectors, go watch my video. Fuck that. I'm not doing that again.
Or go watch Jay's interview.
No, did I talk about disease vectors on your show? I don't fucking remember, Jay.
A little bit. We did. We talked about it a little bit.
Okay.
We
That was
didn't go.
fucking petrifying, by the way.
We didn't go into details, but you did bring it up a couple times.
Yeah. Well, it was with all of this. It was on my mind. But seriously, fuck me. Anyway. What the fuck are you saying, Jed?
You were always on my mind.
Yeah.
Asking. Just asking.
Yeah.
I think Chris is finding this hilarious, and it's
This is
pissing me
great.
off.
Oh, Chris,
This is
Chris
fucking
still
fun.
thinks Luke is a whiny little bitch.
Shut the fuck up. Why? Why? Why do you want to do this to me? You are my goddamn sister, and you fuck with me every day. You do.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
You like
I'm
the
going
one
to
in chat?
I'm going to Teespring, and I've seen some good ones in chat. Actually, there's been some interesting things in chat. Some things I will repeat. Some things
Hesse, if I can
won't
just
repeat.
interrupt there. Hesse, if you wouldn't mind, if I can just address something in the chat there. You know, saying that the IRA have manners because they warn people before they kill them, saying that you don't understand why it's a big deal. It really is a big deal over here. And if you could just let that go, because saying shit like that when there's bombs going off close to people that I love, and you don't get why it's such an issue. It's an issue. Fucking leave it.
Yeah, please.
Probably a good idea.
Channel, let's not do politics, please. Please.
Yeah.
Oh, apart from one thing, Mike Pence is worse than Trump.
Oh hell yeah.
That's not politics. That's just.
That's just common sense.
Well, okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something today that's going to shock a few people, and I'm going to poke a little bit of fun at ScoMo.
Oh, please do. I really want this.
So, is it? I'm getting feedback from someone. I can hear myself.
Oh, it's not me. Okay.
Is it? No one's got it playing in the back.
Oh, I've just got headphones. Unless it's
Okay,
leaking my
headphones.
headphones, but
It's probably Amanda. That's okay. It's probably Amanda.
Suck my. God damn it. See what you did? See what you fucking did.
Well, I didn't think you were there. I mean, you disappeared on us, so that's.
I'm here.
Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so. Oh, she's gonna come back swearing.
Well, I mean, what the fuck do you expect from me anyway? Come on. There's no other Amanda, drunk or sober.
Oh,
It's
I know
always
what I
like-
haven't done, and he deserves it because he does it to everyone else.
Come on, that's my fucking thing. Don't steal my thing.
You haven't been dropped by Math Pig. I mean, now you've been the one who's dropped Math Pig. Even better.
Yeah.
Oh,
So ScoMo. So when he introduced the stage 2 measures, he came out and he was very cranky, and he spoke, in a very firm way, and how disappointed he was, and it was that very very much that parental "you're in trouble."
Mhm.
Did anyone notice today? Probably not those who aren't from Australia. When he spoke, he started by saying, "I'm so very proud of you." Is it just me, or is he doing the whole dad thing a little bit too much?
Definitely.
I get what you mean. I think genuinely, though, the reaction that Australia had to the initial measures, it wasn't necessarily a curated response from ScoMo to be like, "You disappointed me. You haven't listened to us. We're going to go to stage 2 now." And then after stage 2 being actually a little bit more robust in response from the general populace. You know what? An attaboy. That's,
Are you okay there, Amanda?
So, hang on. We'll get to them in a second, but I just want to be clear. I poked.
what the?
What is that?
Amanda just said that to me. I just had it.
Amanda the widow.
Like, what the fuck?
Was that on Twitter, or is it, Jay?
Yeah, she mentioned me.
Right. Share screen. Go on, Jay. Share screen. We all want to see it.
I just showed it.
No, put it up properly. We've got to see it.
Uh,
Oh god.
as it pops up, and it's a gift. Open it up. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Oh, we'll go back to today's show while you get organised.
breathe, woman, breathe. Go on, in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth.
Although probably in Amanda's case, it's in through your mouth, out through your mouth.
I can't make it any bigger.
Oh, you can't make it any bigger. Oh, well, don't
No.
That's what she said.
I won't march.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So really quickly and incidentally, I just want to point out then that we are in the twilight zone because I poked fun at ScoMo and Sam stood up for him.
I didn't even stand up for him then. I just, his
I
communication, fine. But I will. Shut up, Jen. Let me finish this.
Yay! I finally got Sam to tell me to shut up. Yay!
I will say that, and this is not really defending ScoMo as much as it is criticizing the media. I think most of the criticism that's been levied at the government for confusing communication is a result of the media actually magnifying confusion instead of actually clarifying the comments or the stance of the government. So an example I'd put out is I've seen lots and lots of headlines in the last week. It's really confusing that the government's saying we need to be socially distance ourselves, but the schools are staying open, despite the fact that every fucking press conference, they made it very clear that schools are staying open to ensure that essential workforce like doctors, nurses, like people that are working in grocery chains to keep the food supply intact. That's why schools need to stay open. And yet the media have taken this Facebook style, angry parents that are like, why are you sending my kids to school still? They're going to be at danger of getting coronavirus. But I think the government's been very clear on why that's the case and why that's important. And the fact that it's clear.
Sorry, Sam. I will go back to my point.
The last point I'll make is that, like, it has been clear that when people have kept their kids home, they have not kept their fucking kids inside their four walls. There's a local skate park, I think it's in Brisbane somewhere, where they had to go and fill that fucker with sand to keep the kids from going there to skate during the lockdown. Well, not the lockdown, but the current measures that are in place to self-isolate. So I think that's something that, in the response, the media have got a lot to answer for, and I don't think they'll have to answer for it because they're being the good guys for the public instead of making sure that the government's message is actually not not like muddied with their bullshit headline peddling. So,
well, they need something to write about because there's no footy.
Yeah, but I'm going to agree with you, Sam. There, in the government has consistently said that if you can keep your kids home from school, keep them home from school.
Yeah.
So it's just
which is what's happening.
It's very difficult over here because of the lack of support for the, if you're full time work and you're essential, you have to go to school. So they've allowed the schools over here to take kids for just the essential ones.
Yeah. So basically, schools have become a daycare center for essential workers.
Yeah.
So, and that's good. That's a good thing. That's a needed thing. And I think
all they're doing is they've got online. I know, like at because I've got two kids out of school at the moment, and another one who's too young. But what they've done is everything's gone online, and even the kids who are going to school are just being delivered the online and doing the online stuff, just like with supervision, kept at a distance in a library. And it's just the essential workers' kids.
People can't hear me again. What's wrong with my mic? Okay.
Have you seen there's a YouTube channel by these Irish guys that do skits, and they've done one quite recently about online teaching, which is quite funny. They're called Foil, Arms and Hog, and it's quarantine maths class, and it's very, very funny.
Quarantine maths class? I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, definitely. And it's from an Irish point of view, and you've got the kids just being what they're like, and it's very funny.
Is that the same guys with the elevator?
No, they're two Scottish guys trying to speak 11.
Yeah, that was funny as shit. I laughed so hard.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious too. There's also there's an Irish band, the two Johnnies. They do skits and sketches as well. And there's one of them they have a song called the Silage Song, and it's just them driving around in tractors going, "I'd rather be in Ireland just cutting grass." It's very funny.
You're showing me that.
All right. Yeah. Can you can't hear me any better now, or have I screwed this up badly?
So how have you got your sound back there, Jen? Or
I don't know. Can you hear me?
No, lost you altogether.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, we can't even hear you. That's fine.
Yeah.
How do we do this? We've been dreaming of this day.
You want me to
shut her up all the way.
Does that mean that's the only female I get to talk?
Oh,
if you
I
play
can
that
hear you
card?
guys. Fuck you.
I mean, you're
lucky
having
this
the only
isn't
female
I
in
think
here,
Jack
and
can
hasn't
hear me, but
stopped
you
yet,
guys
but,
couldn't. That
No,
was annoying.
yeah, you're right. I have a tendency. I go on Matt Pick channel a lot. I have a tendency to be the only girl there, and I get fucking picked on so bad
No,
for
you
it.
don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
Oh my God, that
just
fucking-
you just
Shut up,
start
Amanda.
fight. You start
Okay,
fights
we
with
can hear you
scientists like Mark Sargent and tell him to suck your dick.
Seriously,
Yeah, chat
Matt
can
Pick,
hear
no,
me.
Whiplash
wait,
game though was really funny.
wait. Matt Pick, what was your name the other night when we played Quiplash?
I remember being funny, but I can't remember what it
It
was.
was Mama's a bitch.
Oh, that's right.
It
Yeah.
was.
That's brilliant.
I will say, I had a lot of fun the other day trolling the chat with my alternate account, poking fun at Amanda.
Wait, what do you mean your alternate account?
Alternate, not ultimate. His gaming account.
Do you remember seeing things from Thunderchild Gaming in the chat?
Yeah, that was Chris.
It was
that was
me.
you?
That
was
was
Chris.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that
The
was
whole
fucking
thing
great.
was him.
And Lissy knew exactly who it was, and she's keeping a straight
She
face and
played,
sending me
no, she
messages.
played along with it. Lissy. What
I
the
brought out peak Christianity for that. I loved it when I said if you put the two dildos together, it forms a cross.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great.
And praying for you in the chat, and I thought, oh, yeah, I couldn't help myself. But you had been pretty
You
mean to me
kept
that
saying
day.
you were going to pray for me, you fucking asshole.
If it helps, I didn't pray for you, but I think
glad
Dave
you did.
Critical Cripple did.
Well, he always does.
Yeah,
So-
well, it's we all pray for you, man. We all pray,
Go ahead, sing your new shit.
No, I know. I often pray to our Lord Darth Vader that he'll make sure his son Luke isn't so much of a whiny bitch.
I don't disagree about that. I disagree about the Luke thing. Let's
that's what I'm
not get
saying.
into this. I'm going to fucking cry, you guys.
It's O'Neill. 2 L's. All right. 2 L's.
So I think at some point we're talking about getting some Quiplash happening here tonight.
Not Quiplash, fucking Jackpot. What is it, Jackpot? What the fuck is it, Sam?
Jackbox is a collection of games that includes Quiplash. So yes.
There you go.
By the way,
Well, we
can
can do
you guys
footage,
actually
not
hear
step
me?
on Matt Pigs.
Yes, we can hear you now, Jen.
Okay, cool.
But can everyone else in the chat hear Jen?
Yeah, they can. It's
I
still
think-
quiet,
I think-
apparently.
I think they were joking to a certain degree.
Uh,
Oh, hang on. Are you suggesting that the chat was stirring Jen?
they're allowed to do that. I don't give a fuck.
No. The rules are tonight we're stirring Amanda because she's drinking
Because
Dapper.
Amanda's fucking in the bag, yo.
Yeah, I think I'm going to change tack, and I'm going to be on Amanda's side for the rest of the stream.
Like, seriously,
look
at
out.
least one of you is. Just one. Just
Yeah,
one.
Sam is.
Oh, yeah.
I did
Bullshit,
something.
Jay.
Oh,
You've been
oh,
giving
oh,
Amanda
hang
more
on,
shit than
hang
anyone
on.
else.
You know what?
I
Math
said
Pig has been sticking
Sam.
up for you all night. Math Pig has been sticking up for you all night. Has refused to torment you. So why are you ignoring Math Pig?
Yep.
Why are you
Okay,
being
you're right.
Math Pig?
Okay.
Why you ignoring the Hogfather? Come on.
I'm not
Why
ignoring
are you
him.
blaming
I'm
Matt
just saying nobody is like actually sticking like interjecting and
fucking
saying
right.
no, Amanda is right.
Amanda, there's
Well,
four
well-
of them. There's 4 of them, 1 of me, and 1 of you. So I'll just sit in the fence.
I mean,
I'm
Yeah,
agnostic.
Amanda, if you had to stop talking, you would have heard him sticking up for you.
in all honesty, Amanda, I am on your side for the rest of this unless you're going to talk about Star Wars again.
If you don't fucking bring it up again, I won't fucking talk about it. How about
I'm
that?
good for that.
Math Pig, are you on
Yes.
my fucking side?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then
straight.
at least I got 2. Sam?
Sure.
Whoa!
And I know Jay and Chris aren't, so it's
No, I'm on Jay's side. I'm
Hang
in
on, sorry, what was
I'm
the
in the
question?
Nevermore Tavern.
who's on my side, dicks.
It depends on the topic, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm always fucking right, and you know
Oh,
it.
we got an apology from Amanda. Oh, this has been cut out of the video.
How was that an apology?
You said, "I'm sorry."
Shit.
I love Quiplash. Quiplash is great.
So, just over 2
Nerdy
hours.
Rodden's going to white knight for you, Amanda.
Well, it's about time somebody did. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you know the worst thing? Lizzie Lou's there in the chat saying that I have been mean.
You have been me. You're always. What did I say?
I get picked
You're
on so
always
bad.
fucking mean to me. Okay.
See,
Can I tell the story?
you think it's bad having one wife who picks on you? Try having 2 wives who both pick on you. Like that I am a glutton for punishment. I should go back to Christianity because it was easy.
Yeah,
No,
you went
no.
Mormon. What's this crack with going Mormon?
I'd
Because
just
he's
like
got
to say,
many wives.
Chris's mum, if you're still watching it, you are fucking amazing. I don't know how the hell you put up with Chris. He's such an asshole to both his wives, but you're amazing.
Although
and this
Chris,
is why you're my mother's favorite.
Chris's shirt is really cool tonight, though. I just have to say.
And Chris's mum, please tell him off for picking on Amanda because he really needs to calm down a little bit.
Hey,
No,
did
here's
you-
the thing.
Hang on, did you say my shirt's cool?
Hang on,
Yes, I
Jen.
said your shirt is really cool
Yeah,
tonight.
shut up.
My shirt?
Jen,
Yes.
Yeah?
will you
My
type
university shirt.
something in the chat?
Oh, okay.
Avery's
Well,
trying to
the
tag you, but
other
it's
one
not
was gray and it had Yoda on it.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, I changed.
Fine. That one was cool. That one is lame. Just kidding. What were you saying, Jay? I'm sorry.
No, Gary has been trying to get a tag me in Jen, and he wasn't able to. So, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I've said something now.
I've had issues tagging Jen in the past, but
There you go. It might be. No, I did say stuff in the chat earlier. But if you don't say something in the chat for a while, it'll pop you out of the chat. You'll just be somebody who's lurking, but you're not actually in the chat tags. So I haven't been typing, so that's probably why you couldn't tag me.
there we go.
So, sorry, what did you want to say to me, Gary?
Now it's working, so it's all good.
Oh, Dave, remind me after this. I need to talk to you. I had an absolutely brilliant idea for how to get screen sharing working automatically.
Jen, I've got a screen shared if
Oh,
If
shit.
that works with
Sorry.
Yeah, whenever you're
I
ready.
only just did it. It's fine. I was just letting you guys chat while I was trying to see if I can get everything working because it's a bit off the cuff, but we'll see how we go.
There's your quick flash. It's up.
Perfect.
Can everyone hear the audio?
Yep,
Just
they
double
can-
checking. They should be
can
able
hear
to.
you.
Yeah.
not me,
I'll
yeah.
go and get into that.
So jackbox.tv, guys, and then there's the room code. And if there's anyone that we want to DM the room code to in the chat to join in,
Well, do you want to send me the room code?
it's in the chats at the moment. Like the, what are we on? StreamYard's chat.
Is that the one that starts with an S?
Yep, that's on.
So jackbox.tv.
Are we going to play
Yeah,
quick flash now?
Wait, what?
We had some requests in the chat to play Cards Against Humanity because Amanda's drunk.
Do we?
Well,
Well, I
Wait,
mean,
then fucking wait for me to fucking fuck. God damn it. What's the? I don't know what the code is because I'm too.
It's
drunk
in the
to
side chat.
it's in the side
Oh,
chat.
gotcha.
Is this going to cause issues for production, Jen?
No. They just won't be able to see us. They'll only be able to hear us because I haven't captured the video for us.
Ah, that's a fun.
Oh no, I can do that.
I can do it, but it's going to take me a while to get it set up. That's all. And I'm not in Quiplash either, so give me a sec.
Fine, fuck you.
So I'm pretty sure for anyone that is watching as well, you can join in as the audience once we've started. Just for the sake of not getting channels banned because of trolls, we're just only doing to trusted people at the moment.
I send it out to everybody and just getting mad,
Dude,
crazy.
the fun- See, I've done this on Twitch. And on Twitch, there are people that like seek out Quiplash and stuff to try and get accounts banned by posting things that maybe they shouldn't.
Yeah.
So I'm overly cautious.
Yeah, I know I've got censor menu and all here. Like,
True.
Porn references to a minimum, I swear.
No, porn references are fine. It's just
Oh, God, I think we spent an hour.
Speech
We spent an hour talking about Pornhub the other day.
Well,
how
that's our
limited
thing,
do
yeah.
I have to be in this? I'm usually quite fucking.
You're with me, honey, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna be worse than you. So
I'm seeing 5 out of 6.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
can't figure
I
out how to
think we're missing
join.
Jen.
I know I've played this before, but
Jackbox TV.
oh, is that meant to be TV? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn it, you
TV.
can't type, can you?
Nah, see?
Sorry, I mean it is on the screen as well. I can't see that side chat because it's so fucking small.
That's right. I'm sending it to Lucy because
Yes, Lucy, get your ass in here.
Is there someone? Do we want to open it up and just let the first person in chat to come in, Chris? Are you happy with that?
Keep it with us because otherwise you'll have problems next time round.
All right.
Well, yeah. Well, so what do we got? We got 6.
They can still join the audience. So.
We're gonna have one more spot.
Well, you could always.
Sal's looking in.
Yeah, you
okay, cool.
If you want to jump somebody in, send it to them private Twitter.
Yeah, well, I've just sent it to Lissy, so she can jump in.
And Matt Pete, you said you got Sal?
I'm gonna send it to Sal. Yeah, tell Sal I sent it to you in Discord to be quicker.
No!
Now give me a sec, and before you start, I'm gonna screen capture us. It's gonna be fun today. It's gonna mess up the stream a little bit, people. I apologize for that.
We've got Gary asking, how do we watch the game? They should be able to see it.
Yeah, they should be able. It's being thing. Oh, he's talking about voting.
Oh, yes. So anyone in the audience, once the game starts, it'll show the room code, and you can join as audience, and you'll actually be able to vote and tag your favorite response and join in. You just won't be a main player. So waiting for one. There we go. That's it.
Right. Don't start.
Hey, Lizzie.
So here we go. So here's the fun of it all.
Ah, crap! I'm not ready.
I love this game so much, and we're just the right amount of drunk.
Oh, so much fun! Like we do. Next time we're doing it, man, you should come over. We play it once a month at least.
Or maybe we played it like 2 fucking nights in a row, dude.
Because the first one per month was shit. Nobody turned up for it.
It was. I know.
Warn the audience and pick their favorite clips. Audience count.
The audience, you've got the room number in the top right-hand corner.
This is round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who preferred your answer. Have at it.
I love it. It just gives you the intro every time, doesn't it?
I know.
Attention audience, while you wait for these annoyingly slow players, why not try the audience play along?
It's good music, I've got to say that. And don't worry, Gary, you can be a main player another time. We'll be having a few of these, mate. We'll be having a few of these, and we know who you are, so we will definitely get you in.
This is our first pilot to test all the streaming stuff and make sure it goes all right. Come on, Slowpokes.
Well, I don't have anything there to pick, so...
Oh, really?
No, I've just got to sit back and relax.
Oh, you must be the picker.
Oh, there you go.
Blow a doll. What?
Well, Lissy, hurry up and pick something then.
Suck a lemon. Who picked that? I'm actually planning on setting this up for like just friend groups as well, just to connect and stay in the loop with each other. It's always a popular game.
If you can't think of anything.
Oh, come on, 10 seconds.
We got like 30 or 40 people in the audience tonight.
Sam, I feel like this is wrong.
Who didn't do this?
Let's put up those quips.
Well, I didn't get anything, so...
Best way to drown out the sound of a coworker pooping in a nearby restroom. Pick your favorite quip now.
Fuck you guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay.
Did you pick the Sing Star Wars song, Amanda?
No, I did not. Of course not. Let's see. Oh, fuck you guys.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, straight
My
up.
fucking sister wife. She. Oh,
Damn. You're getting trolled by Lissy.
And next is the title of an album recorded by a singing goat.
A singing goat.
Vote now.
Okay, someone's just gone straight for the lowest common denominator as their strategy, and I approve.
Yeah, I mean, it's a winner. And we've got audience votes coming in too. That's great.
Yeah. Easy.
And the lowest common denominator.
Oh boy.
Next in the hopper,
Gamble and
You're
one.
welcome.
person you'd want to be on a lifeboat with.
I'll call it.
Oh, that is too bad. God damn it.
Yeah, Chris, you didn't do any answers. You must have had to refresh and retype.
Hey, but I
in the
won.
code.
Yeah, I refreshed after. so I
No
guess
competition.
Movie that stars the surfing cow.
In all fairness, I probably would have written Jen as well.
I know there are some games where if you pick the same thing, it'll tell you, and you have to repick. But yeah, maybe not this one.
That's happened to us before playing Quiplash, that both people have come up with exactly the same. You do get the same
It's a
answer all
lot,
the time.
actually.
Yeah, but the same answer all the time. I'm talking the exact words. So,
Yeah, I've seen that happen in Fibbage a lot as well.
Fucking nerds.
Shit, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Screw you, Sam.
I love you, Sam.
I've played this game before. I know all the cheat codes.
Awkward thing to say to the naked guy next to you on the bus.
did you,
Oh,
right, someone's getting
one that's going to win this.
Oh,
Let's see.
so who's getting slapped?
That'll be Banda, won't it?
You asshole.
Actually, that could be a J thing. Yeah.
Good play!
Oh, no, you lost one audience member.
Oh wow, that's a smashing.
I think Jay might win this.
Hey, it's only round one.
Up next,
I played 4 games over on Math Gigs and won 3 out of the 4. And came in second place on the one I missed.
More money, more sides.
Yeah, but we have to implement a fucking no math pig rule in my fucking channel sometimes. Did you usually just come?
And a no Amanda rule. What the fuck?
and it's guaranteed to give your kid nightmares.
Oh, come on, something about the Catholic Church.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sam.
Oh dear.
Timer's awful long, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, sorry, I have it set to a stream timer so that people with a delay in the audience can respond.
Ah, yes. I suppose the delay would help there, yeah.
It's all the settings I had from doing it on Twitch, so I'm not sure whether it works just as well on YouTube.
That seems to be going okay.
Moving on. First draft movie line. Go ahead. Take mine blank.
Oh, I so wish that
It,
was
it,
your
it,
one,
it, it just
Banda.
it just always goes to smut. Always.
This wasn't me.
Gotta give the audience what they want.
Yep, large Amanda penis.
Suck it.
Absolutely, yo. Thank you, Sam.
Oh, God, I was hoping for a better sweep than that.
That's it. Let's see the scores for round one.
Well, I know I didn't win.
Oh, I think I'm coming last.
No.
Oh, look at that. Look at Jay.
Oh, yeah, Chris is. Forgot about that.
What? Seriously?
Chris didn't get
On to
into
round two,
the...
we're
All right, round two. So that's all right. I can get double and bonuses here.
Folks in the audience can try the audience play along while we wait for our players to finish.
Ah, oh, not enough room.
60 seconds. Great. I can get a beer.
Good idea.
That was annoying. My answer's gonna look retarded. They didn't give me enough characters.
Be concise, Jen. This is poetry, not a novel.
Fuck you.
Chris's sister wives. Okay.
If you need it.
Who's put Luke Skywalker for every question?
I keep working with.
Gosh darn it.
Huh? The worst part about being under Dracula's thrall is that he's always making you blank.
Give him head.
Okay. That's for your favorite.
Oh dear.
You're welcome, sister wife. I love you.
Yeah, see, the sister wives look after each other.
With you.
I might not have gotten the unattractive
Okay,
fireman
next
joke. So.
one. The worst song to lose your virginity
Oh
to.
god.
Oh shit. Oh, that's got to be a clear winner.
Ah, wrong freaking thing.
Come on, sweet. Quiplash, quiplash, quiplash.
Flash.
Although if
Oh!
Thank you.
Sorry, honey. Sorry.
although if it was my version of the song, I think it'd be quite a good one to lose your virginity.
That's exactly why I thought about it, Jay.
A bad way to start your valedictorian speech would be, ladies and gentlemen.
I was salutatorian, I was second, but I did give a speech, by the way. Perfect. And I know exactly who the fuck that was, too. I know exactly who it was.
Oh, this could be a quiplash here. This could be a win.
It could be a quiplash, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was Jay.
Told you, I knew it was fucking Jay. I knew it was fucking Jay.
What a Jay.
Hey, who didn't answer?
Even Amanda voted for it.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Your next prompt is what most people don't know about ostriches. It's voting time.
See, this is a bad one because there's no jokes about Amanda in here.
I thought long necks was Amanda.
No, honey. Chris.
You know where I was going with that. I just ran out of characters. It sucked.
I just couldn't think of anything, so I just...
I just typed what it was.
What the Statue of Liberty needs added to her to better represent.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
50-foot dildo. Smartphone. No, the dildo would have won.
Oh, the dildo would have had that.
Damn it.
Hey, who's playing EU4? Ooh.
That's my Steam thing, and I'll thank you not to look at my private information. I'm pretty sure there's no embarrassing friend names there.
I just saw it.
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry, Lizzie, we were up
I,
against each other.
I feel bad because I voted for American wife there over Australian wife.
You're totally fucked tonight, Chris.
Brothers playing for the first time.
oh, come on, someone be I came. Oh,
Today,
These are much more tamer than they were on Math
I
Pig.
know.
yeah.
Seriously, go to Math
I think we need to step it up.
It's fucked up. It is.
People need
fucked up.
to come out of their shell a little bit.
But listen, we're having a first round. Let's just get it out of our system of kind of being nice, and then let's fuck with each other. That's how we play.
Hey, my first round wasn't nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, you are just you. So
I think we just all need to be like Jay.
yeah,
Hogfather and you how to play that
don't
one.
fucking pick on me because I'm a nice person, believe it or not.
Sounds like a good way to farm points,
next
Amanda.
on deck, it is part of having lots
I'm trying to get.
Back here.
Amanda's attracted to you. Why didn't I get good questions?
Oh dear. Yeah, why didn't I get the good ones?
I kind of feel a bit like that myself. I mean, they're both winners, let's be fair. That deserves a 50.
That's my two Math Pigs.
Jay fucking rock. You know?
Oh, the audience went with a jab.
Oh, the audience. The audience got your head.
Audience.
My mum must be voting. She knew.
Next one, there's a secret monument in the Washington Mall called the Blank Monument.
That's easy.
Oh dear.
Kissy's just mentioned we definitely need a two mamas rule.
There's no mamas here.
Yes. What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck you, Sam.
Oh, come on. Come on, that was a quick flash.
Oh, even when the war
That was that should have been Sam. Sam.
I thought that was in the bag.
Two's over. Let's see who came out on
I
top.
thought that was in the bag too. I thought Wine Walker. How can you lose with that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
Come
worst.
bed.
Oh,
Drunk fucking Manda takes the lead. You guys, come on, step
Hang
the
on, I
fuck up.
just gotta close the game.
Everyone gets the same this time. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for.
You see, this is where it's good. See, the way this game works is when you put your answers in, if you feel appropriately guilty, then it's a good answer.
You've done a good thing, yes.
You've done a good
I
thing.
don't. I am so disappointed in my answer.
I feel very appropriately guilty. So.
I'm not sure. I'll be interested to see what everyone else has got because I don't know if I had Mojo for that one.
yeah, mine just didn't make sense. Bit late for a redo though.
Who hasn't done this? Lucy. No, Lucy.
I think it's easyism.
Sal!
Hey!
Hey.
Brandon.
Let's see those quips. In the final round, you can give out 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. Top 3 quips.
Oh my goodness, too many pigs.
What do you mean? Why the fuck? I'm not okay. First of all, don't fucking call me a Georgia lady. I just live here, assholes. Where the fuck is mine?
You can't see
Mine
yours.
is
You
not
can't
vote
vote for
Vote for
yourself.
your own.
It's not letting me pick my own. That's not fair. I can do that on Math Pigs.
Yeah, I know that we allow them to cheat and they vote 3 times on their own. The wee cunt sometimes.
I didn't even know that was an
I
option.
voted.
You can vote 3 times.
Own in the,
Sometimes people forget you can vote 3 times in this round.
Yep.
yep.
So pick your 3 favourites.
Or your favourite 3 times.
Oh, I
Great,
forgot you
let's
can do that.
First, the bronze.
I didn't know that.
Here's the silver. And gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer. So,
See, Jay's a pro. Jay's a pro.
Wait for it, bitch.
oh,
I'm sorry.
No scores.
Wait for it. I was already in first. Also a Hamilton song, by the way.
Oh,
you, motherfucker.
Oh!
Woo! And
Oh,
Amanda.
man,
300
win.
points.
Yay!
And Gregory in the chat's asking he said, so Mama Atheist is a true Southern Belle.
Good, Amanda.
I know.
I'm just glad I
I'm
didn't
the
come
last
last.
one from a fucking Southern Belle.
So are we doing that again?
I think we should.
I think we should.
That was our warm-up round. This is our fuck with each other round. Let's
Yeah.
go. But I fucking
Right.
won. Remember that. I fucking won.
I looked away from the screen for a second. I didn't see who won.
No, it dropped out. I don't think there's any evidence.
Yeah, as a buy.
As
I
an
never
atheist,
watched what I'm in,
I'm an
but I
actual
will go
yeah.
back to this.
I'm your host, Schmitty, and this is Quiplash. Everybody comfy? Great.
Oh, she's got a crown.
Here's round 1. You get points.
Fucking deserve it, yo.
You like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go. As players enter their quips, audience members can try the audience play along on their devices.
Okay, I feel pretty bad.
I don't.
Well, you never do.
No, I don't.
They were good ones, I think. I think they were good ones. Like the prompts, not my answers.
Oh, Chris,
Is
you
it-
lost a sub.
I know I'm back to 2.99, so it's just like YouTube's tormenting me.
Yeah, it's because you're
Craft isn't
tormenting
popular.
Amanda.
Oh, God damn it.
See, hurry
Wait,
up.
what was the rule on Amanda references in this one?
There isn't any.
2.
Go ham?
They're expected. I think we're just waiting on you.
But
Lucy.
honestly, usually voted for, so what the fuck? Assholes.
These better be good. Our first prompt is the one thing Spider-Man's spider sense never warns him about.
That giant dildo.
So it's a giant dildo. Oh!
Oh.
You can't pick on the guests, yo!
Oh no, yeah, blame that pig.
Oh, it's expected. Gotta blame Matt Pig.
Gotta go for the subtle humor, right?
Nice one, Jen.
Oh, I knew it! Robbed.
Oh, shocked.
Next prompt. How the Monopoly guy really earned his wealth.
Oh,
I almost forgot to vote.
Oh, dear.
my goodness.
I so wish I'd been asked that one though.
Oh,
Oh.
I would have had
Oh.
a story, but I'm gonna keep my fucking mouth shut.
And I usually always vote for the math pigs. It's like a rule you have to. Come on.
Whiplash, fucking you,
They
man.
deserve that.
And you know what? That other one would have won any other.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, any other time it would have, but
Listen.
Jake, they fucking kind of took that shit.
Okay.
Every fucking time, I'm telling you.
She's got a list. She's got a list.
Oh no.
If we could change the word "or" to "at," it would be the gangbang at Mandas.
Which, you know, no. That was not fair. Technically. What the fuck?
Oh damn.
I'm cool with it. You're an asshole, by the way.
Don't
trying
insult
to
him. He's
win.
coming on our show this weekend.
Put in your votes.
Funny
That
side,
was-
we keep these. I could send this down to the hives.
I know who that answer is, I bet you. I bet you I know.
I don't care.
The first one.
Interesting. I wonder if we
I
get
wouldn't have
copyright
picked either
struck
of
with
those.
our
They're
music.
dreadful.
No, Buzzton Legal is amazing. See, and everyone agrees.
Yeah.
Buzzton Legal instead of Boston Legal.
Yeah.
I would have gone with Pollination.
Well, you did have a vote.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought that was Sal's the first
No,
one.
no, no. But if I'd had to guess one, I would have gone with Pollination.
It's his motherfucking show, yo.
Oh,
That's a hard decision to make, man. That's a hard
I
decision to
want to
make.
know. I want to know who wants to hold me between their butt cheeks. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, just for that, you can vote.
What the fuck do you think?
All right. Let's see who it is. Well, I
Of course.
see. Okay. Okay.
Oh, the audience, you bastards.
And next, a terrible scent for a car freshener.
Oh, please be Gwyneth Paltrow.
Basically the same.
Oh, damn. Oh, hang on.
That was on that one.
Heads or tails?
That is the best fucking part of my day. Both of whoever that was. Best fucking part of my day. Yes.
Oh, right.
At least it's not me or Manda.
Oh, it's not.
Damn it, Piggy. I like that one.
I like the
I
fact
didn't
we-
say it was bad. I didn't say it was bad. I just was. had to say it.
Why you shouldn't party with Vikings. Ready, set, go.
Oh,
I can't imagine whose answer that is. I just can't.
It's not
At
mine.
least you're all just fucking with me today.
do, 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 do.
What the fuck, Chris? Oh, you just went up and get your right again. Oh, oh, that hurts.
Oh,
You're welcome, by the way, again, Sister Wife, because I'm always on your fucking side.
Oh, going intellectual there.
Intellectual
respect that
is
choice,
totally Chris's. Totally.
Yeah, probably. It's okay.
Hey, you're back to 300, Chris.
Yay! This is like
Quick,
the
someone
300 stream. I just
unsubscribe.
properly.
Sorry, Zal.
Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead.
Not me.
Not
Jay.
me.
Oh, you're not far in the lead, Jay.
No, I'm not.
Okay, this is a
Round
little bit
two,
closer this time.
points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama.
Ooh.
Audience members, instead of just waiting around while the players type, try the audience play along.
I'm done.
Netflix and chill.
Hey, Amanda wrote one. Blow me.
What? What the fuck did I do? I'm sitting here. Wait, did I win again last time? I
No.
won again last
It
time?
was one of the
No.
things that popped up on here.
You're
No,
like
I
third.
think you're
Okay.
getting smashed this time.
I'm sorry.
A climate
A climate
scientist.
scientist.
Shut up, I'm not paying attention. It's not my fault.
I love it.
Are
Absolutely
those
love it.
answers coming from the audience?
Yeah, they're coming from the audience.
Oh no, that's fucking great.
Yeah, thanks, guys. That's fucking awesome. Yes.
We got a yes.
All right,
That's
Jay's
brilliant.
question.
Yes, thank you, Lizzie.
Okay, I hope you all made me proud. First up, Frankenstein's middle school.
Frankenstein's middle school nickname.
That was a horrible prompt.
That one was bad.
No, I'm gonna be nice.
You're the one who wrote Amanda, aren't you, Jen?
I am not.
All right. No, my money's on Jay.
Big four-headed fucker, something like that, maybe.
He's only got a big forehead because he had 4 fathers.
Yay, god damn, dude.
I was so close to putting Amanda.
Lizzie. Yes, and thank you, Sam.
I should have because I didn't get any fucking points.
Next on the list, the weirdest gift you could give somebody is a pillow with blank on it.
Amanda?
I mean, come.
I'm sure there's one in the Nevermore Tavern Teespring shop, isn't there?
Not yet, but that might have to be.
A dildo and a picture of Jay.
Oh, you
I
can't
would
do
totally
sex
fucking
toys.
buy that.
A picture of
Teespring won't
Jay
like sex
sucking a
toys.
dildo.
No, just like a picture of Jay with a picture of a dildo like under it. I would totally fucking buy that. Yes, I would. Yes.
Oh, poor Lissy.
Sorry, Lizzie.
Sorry,
Oh,
Lizzie.
damn.
That
But he
deserved
fucking
some points,
picked
I have
on
to
me,
say.
so he deserves it, yo.
Good old Steam
Moving on.
notifications.
The weirdest ingredient to put in trail mix.
Another one that's going to be a quiplash.
Quiplash.
Super.
I'm thinking so.
I've got to ask Jay, but do you put your testicles in your trail mix?
Hot, go and lay down.
Just in case I'm not having any of Jay's trail mix.
It looks like it's Amanda's trail mix you got to avoid. Complete quiplash.
Woo!
Oh, damn.
Nice one, man.
Yourself. Mind ruled.
Super quiplash. Wow.
What the fuck is a super? Well, I don't care.
You
Yeah,
got
audience
the audience and all of us.
Spell card for someone injured by a robot.
That was a bad prompt. What could you do with that? Like,
There's a couple of bad prompts in this one, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh, the audience.
thank you,
completely-
audience.
Oh, the audience doesn't love me. Damn.
Coming up next, sometimes Deadpool wishes he didn't wear such a skin-tight latex suit and instead wore blank
Jizz, skin suit.
devices.
It was a bit of a strange one, isn't it?
I was expecting
do
to
with that,
see
you know?
Jay's face as an answer there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
or
I-
Amanda.
We had one like this on Math Pigs, and I put Amanda's skin.
And it worked. Almost half.
Oh, thank goodness I voted for Lissy there.
I know, right? Gain a little bit back. You're still getting your ass kicked.
Blue liquid and magic 8 balls.
Oh, damn. Damn, that's a hard one.
Yes. Somebody finally fucking went full bore. Thank you.
It's green, actually.
I was going to say, like,
I mean, he is
Smurf
Irish.
cum would have been
This
better.
could, this could go either way.
Love you, Chris.
Jen's there going, who did it? Who did it?
I don't care.
Was it me for one?
That's
Oh,
me,
it was
Jay.
Jay.
Oh, very split. Woo!
At least he didn't get a vote in on that one.
A sign you may be in a cult.
Oh my god, who got this?
Oh,
fuck.
Not
good.
fair.
But
That
I'll
is
go for
not
one.
fucking fair. That's the second time now.
You know, if it had been Jay who'd written that, it would have been wanting to fuck Amanda.
I do have a cult, by the way. Hit me up on my email. I'll let you know. My answer was
Num, num, num,
spot
num,
on.
num.
Oh,
That's like insult to injury. Like, not only was it you live in Georgia, but she lost to it.
Worst thing.
and you got fucked by it.
Well, that's an easy answer.
That's a cute flash.
God, let that be Lissy's answer.
What's that movie? Something about Mary?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's me versus Ben Stiller, I guess.
You were. Oh, yeah. I'm shut up now.
And Lissy being the only
Lissy
person. that
didn't vote for it. Lissy didn't vote for it because she thinks it's not that bad for it to get stuck in there.
What
So she
person
knows.
would
It's got
go
nutritional
first?
value.
That's
TMI! TMI!
Board.
That is a mind fuck right there. Why am I so? Where the fuck am I?
Ooh.
So close.
Jay, can
Yeah.
me you team up against Chris? I'd just be happy if one of us beats him now.
Yeah.
Last flash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Make up the full name for this acronym.
Oh, easy.
Yep, that's an easy one. least you lose
I
on
should have
the
put
delay
brackets
there.
at the end of mine to explain who I was talking about. Whoops.
Brackets, Amanda.
Yeah, probably Amanda.
Oh,
We'll assume it's Amanda.
nah.
One more.
Come on, Lizzie.
Come on, Lizzie.
2, 1.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh!
All right.
Last minute.
Award your medals.
Sex with dildo man. Sucking watchtower's dick. Sex with dildos. Sam wants dildos. Super white dildo. Sorry, what that? Swine willy dildo. Sweaty wet dick.
God darn it, man.
Southern woman drunk.
Damn it.
Why didn't you put that one in?
Hizzy wrote it in the
Yeah,
chat.
Hissy's put it in.
All right, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze first. Here's the silver. And finally, gold. Let's translate.
Ooh,
Oh, I think Chris has got this.
I think it is.
Damn.
Sam and Dildos has got me over the line. Boom.
It's a good way to come first.
Well done, Chris.
Did you mean that? No.
Oh, if you
That was
didn't
a
mean
good
that,
call.
that was genius.
That was brilliant.
That was
He-
intentional.
He
Just in case of
absolutely
that.
kicked
Yeah.
our butts, didn't he? Do we
Oof.
have time for one more before Chris's
I think we can.
stream? Oh, Chris's Dave's stream.
Yeah, we've got
We got one more? Yeah.
Time to squeeze in 2.
Sorry?
One more?
I says there's 40
Yeah.
minutes.
Yep, let's go.
Plenty of time.
One more. 5 more.
Yeah, Math Picture was like, one more. One more.
Oh,
We'll do another one.
Fucking
We'll do another one.
you.
4 hours that went for, man. 4 fucking hours, like.
Yeah, no, it was more than 4 hours.
No, that's the end one was 4. There was a 45-minute one that crashed for some reason in the middle, and then it went 4 hours after that.
I think I can guess who the Chandler of this group is. Let's get going.
Wait, who's Chandler?
This
Yeah.
is round 1. The more folks who choose your
We
answer,
were on a break.
go.
I heard that, Jay.
Audience members, while players are typing in their answers, try the audience play along.
I feel very bad.
That's good.
I remember that you said that.
Blame Amanda.
Blame him, man.
God damn it.
Good.
Who are we waiting on?
See?
Lizzie again.
Almost
Come on, Lizzie. You're almost 15
Hurry up,
seconds.
Lizzie.
Go. She's not going to hear that. She's going to hear 15 seconds. Okay, good.
Let's take a look. Number 1 on the list, something you don't want to find in your grandpa's furniture.
Oh, this is just going to be Monday.
I know.
The whole family. The whole family's in the
Oh, damn. Oh, that's a tough one. Damn it.
To be fair, it's something someone doesn't want to
obvious
find.
which one I would pick, so. Jen,
Oh,
Yes!
I give you props
Fucking
for that,
right.
okay?
It had to be good because I knew somebody was going to go with you for that, Amanda.
You know, that's just creative thinking.
The hardest
You know, this
question
might
a
actually
big
be my
drone
favorite
could ask
six
you.
pack. What the fuck? I could.
What's a dicto?
What's a dicto? Yeah.
it's a
that when
dildo
you
that
put
has
the
like
dildo in the
heat
girl?
on it, so
What the fuck? Well, if you join my cult, you will find out. How about that?
Well, Amanda's bra size.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Oh, so
Everyone knows
you've
that.
got a cult of Pornhub.
I do. I have a cult. Thank you very much. To all you motherfuckers. Thank you, Sal. What the fuck?
Next, who is currently the 5,492nd ranked player in professional tennis?
Just to be different.
Again.
Oh.
I think everyone's found their tactic. Will it pay off though?
This is not fair at all.
It's funny though.
Hey, this is a democracy. One
I
vote, one
cannot-
person.
Yep.
I can't keep fucking getting up
You can't
against
keep
myself.
fucking.
It's not fair. Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's all right. That's okay.
Thank you, Chris. I love you.
Hey,
Should have voted for myself.
I voted for Sam. For you.
And
Oh, Sam.
don't reply to a restaurant job listing that reads,
Come on, this one's too easy.
I can't even vote for you there, Amanda. I mean,
You
it says
can't
don't
vote to hate me
apply.
then? Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah, it says
David
don't
pointed out
apply.
something in the
So,
chat, right?
yeah.
David pointed out something in the chat. Sometimes I would do this. I would make a stupid cunt at myself, and then people vote for it. So it does work. Like, you know, you can fool the audience.
See, come on. There you go.
Yes. J Juice wins.
I got your back,
Sorry,
girl.
Letty, but there was the additional juice element in the J juice one.
Yeah.
your next prompt is something you should never do without gloves on.
Hey, what if we all don't vote?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Social distancing, people.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh, what? Bullshit.
Mandy, you might have been better off with the wacky churchies.
oh.
I don't know why I brought you on here.
Actually, Jen sent me the link, you know.
Victoria's Secret.
What? I do, motherfuckers.
Oh no, I hit the wrong one. No. I got all excited.
fucking
hit the
idiots.
wrong
Fuck on
It just
the
devolves. It just devolves, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, and it just gets worse the more you play.
Damn it! Damn it! I would have had a quick flash. Damn you!
one. I voted on the wrong one. Sorry.
But I do
Okay,
bitches.
next one. A good name for a Coldplay cover band.
Coven sneezes.
Ooh. I like that because it's clever.
By clever, I assume you don't mean Nickelback. And listen, we all heard that.
I got your back.
Well, at least one of my wives voted for me.
Everybody,
Right?
except for
Oh yeah. What's the puppy on the back of a motorcycle?
You
I
know,
think this is a quick wash if there ever was one.
Just for that, I'm gonna screw it.
oh, you bitch. That's fine. Nice one, Sal.
See, I got you back, Lissy.
that's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Oh, that was funny.
That was good.
Bullshit game.
Ooh.
No big scores there.
Bullshit game.
Ooh, hey, if you like round one, thought all the points should be doubled, I got the round for you. While the players enter their clips, audience members can try the audience play along on their devices.
Oh, freak.
Oh yeah.
Next time.
I'm happy with those.
Okay, remember, this is all your fault.
It usually is.
Mermaids. Okay.
They're both good. Oh shit.
Nice one to use.
Oh no way! Wow.
Next to start.
I was genuinely trying to decide between those two.
It was hard to go dirty with that one, so I had to go clever, and it didn't pay off.
Line about cows.
Oh my god. I'm genuinely sorry, Amanda.
It's fine. I'm used to it. Whatever the fuck.
Sorry, I meant for one of my future answers. It's not this one.
Oh shit, dog! That's worse than that.
Oh! Jay nearly got me with the audience.
Next in line, a perplexing band would be Crosby, Stills, Nash Young, and blank. Put in your
Sorry, Amanda. Chat Norris always
Guys.
wins. Don't you know that?
I'm going to stop rewarding ones that don't have a secondary element to the man.
Yeah. Because I clearly have fucking layers, people. Come on.
Hey,
Yes,
I
like
did.
an
I
onion.
was clever. Highlights it.
I know
Yeah, this
exactly.
Crosby,
You guys know how
Stills, Nash Young, and
knows how to
Amanda.
fuck with me.
Ah.
They like to
Well,
chuck
The
yours.
audience hate you, Amanda.
Or they really love me and they're sticking up for me, a prick.
By voting for you.
Do you guys love me, or do you you love me, right?
I love you.
Sure.
We all love you.
You guys, I know you guys love me. You're always gonna love me.
Oh, that has to be you, Jay.
which-
That has to be you.
Which one are we talking about?
You.
Oh, so now we know who wrote it.
I have no idea, but
I
it's
wonder.
definitely fucking you.
I wonder.
Yeah, it was me. Oh, come the fuck on, people.
Hey!
Lissy didn't
I got your
even
back.
vote, yo.
I got your back. Yes, we got your back. We knew that was you.
Fuck you.
Next is women never date a guy.
Well, this is what you get for it.
Thank you, Sam.
Have to.
So, no woman would ever date Mark Sargent. Yeah, it fits. It fucking fits.
Well, women don't date me. They just marry me, apparently.
Well, what are you saying? I don't know you, Chris? Come the fuck on.
Oh, no. So close.
Almost.
Nice one, Sam.
Damn it.
Next on the list, the worst thing to have written on the butt area.
Oh. Now, were you there before Amanda moved in or after Amanda moved in?
Sloppy seconds.
Dude, I am always planting the flag. I am the first and the only. So there you go.
That's got to be Pig.
No,
Oh, no.
no.
Yes.
Fucking not Pig, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, Jen.
Next up, what's the boogeyman's part-time job?
Climate science.
Oh, they're both good. How do you pick
No,
between them?
no. I will always motherfucking him. Not fair. Not fair.
I actually regret not picking the other one now after a bit of extra thought.
Yeah, I'm going with that one. So
I know
should have waited
exactly
a moment.
which
I
one
went
you're
with a
going
gut
with.
feeling.
Damn. Oh, the audience. Thank you, audience.
Yeah, thank you, audience, for sticking up for me, kind of, I guess.
He didn't vote again.
Fine. The name of a prop is bugs.
What the fuck is this?
16 toss up on
Come
Amanda.
on, again.
no, I'm sorry. I can't vote for that. The banter there doesn't make any sense.
See, this is where the two-Manda rule comes in. This is why you have to set the rule.
Yeah.
It gets out of control.
You just got to stop voting unless there's like an element to it that ties it together. It needs to be a package, not just Amanda.
It forces people to save them for the good ones.
Sorry, Lissy.
Listen, I fucking love you, Lizzie. I don't care. I love you.
Last lash.
That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores.
Right.
My last place now. Crawled up a bit.
Still not
That was
much
fine.
in
Sucks. I still won the first round, so I don't fucking care.
Flash, one final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time.
Oh, it's a different one.
Complete this comic.
And I lost again. Oh, complete the comic.
quick shout out. Hey Donna and hey Ring, both in the chat. Good to see you all.
Hi, Ring.
Hi,
Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Welcome, Ring.
Donna's been there for a while, though, hasn't she?
Yeah, Donna's been. Well, no, she's
No,
been
she-
in
I
and
think she
out.
came back. She came back.
Yeah, she had to
Yeah,
leave.
she had to leave for a while. We love Donna. We had her on our show.
Cheers,
Ready to
mate.
We'll
look?
talk.
Let's get
And we
on
love Ring too, of course. But he's one of the family, so it doesn't matter.
So AP has Septuplet 6, and
I know
this is-
exactly who that is.
and this is AP's dildo story. We could send Chris around here to look around. I take Imperial Whiny credits. We could let Math Pig do it with Pastor's dildo, Jane's dildo collection. I could ask AP, he does it for free. I can ask the climate scientist to do it.
See, I copped it a bit there.
Welcome to your stream.
Oh, look out.
All right, let's see where those medals went. Bronze, silver,
Are you serious?
gold.
Oh,
Let me just
Damn.
points for you.
well, second place ties.
Yes!
All right.
I got it.
Oh, Jen.
That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
Third place.
Oh, Jen.
I'll take that.
Oh,
Second place.
Fuck you, Jen. At least, that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
Oh yeah, first place.
Well, of course you're good with that. Fuck you.
I won one, so I'm happy.
All right, are we out of this? We are because Dave
Yeah.
Yeah.
is coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave's building the other one now.
Yeah, Dave's coming up soon, so.
Yeah, and I gotta run, bring
Cool.
all that good stuff. So
Thank
So
you
what
very
time
much
is
for
it?
having me on. I really
No,
appreciate you having me here.
Absolutely. So what we might do, I'll do a once this closes down, we'll do a quick.
I'm just letting
do you wanna do a
Jen
quick-
do a thing.
No, you
Yeah.
can do your thing. It's fine.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
You can
Just
close
put it
that.
the fuck down.
We're up.
There you go.
So I might we'll do a quick I guess outro and shill off. So I'll go around the room and I guess we'll start with Jay. Jay, who are you and why should people sub?
well, I'm, everybody here knows who we all are, I guess. But I'm Jay from the Nevermore Tavern. I talk to people, make serial killers and symbol videos. I've been doing some 80s music videos. I've got Shannon Q on tomorrow night. And then the week after, next Saturday, I have, I believe it's Junk Shop at 7. No, I've got Chris from the Daily Atheist Morning Show at 7, and then the great Monty Python debate between Atheist Pastor and One Ring is Monty Python and the Holy Grail based on King Arthur or Don Quixote.
Oh, One Ring, I will make you my bitch. You are going to be my Darth Maul.
Yeah.
No one messes with me and Monty Python.
Oh, that debate's this weekend, is it, Jay?
Next
No,
weekend.
next.
Oh, next weekend.
Tonight, this weekend, the only thing I've got going on is Shannon.
Okay, so we're not doing another show
Well,
this weekend. Cool.
that's a pretty decent one.
Yeah, and it's at 8 o'clock instead of 7, and then it's open for however long it runs. Because I'm expecting, because I know my son's got questions, and I'm expecting other questions from the chat. So
No worries.
I don't have anything else planned afterwards. So
Cool.
Too easy. Sam, what's going on, mate? Tell me you got a video coming.
Yeah, yeah, sure. If I get to 150 subs, there's a nice easy video to do.
Let's
Who,
go.
is who in the chat isn't sub to Sam? Like, seriously, go and sub to Sam right now.
Yeah, we just want to
Yeah,
see his
there's one
video. We
somewhere.
don't give a shit after that.
No, that's it. No,
Push it,
we're
fucking lie.
going to drop in gold, but
I've got no more secret squirrel carrots to put up after that. So, look, I still want to really try and work on that world religion video with a lot of the festivals I've been to in the last 2 years. It's a really big project though. it's a lot of work to get through all my old footage and to edit something together and do all that sort of stuff. So that's a little while away. So I probably need to do something else. I did actually think I probably need to revisit what old mate, what's his name? Niles. It's not Fred. It's Martin Niles.
Oh, Martin Niles.
Yeah. See what that dickhead's doing with the coronavirus stuff, because I haven't seen what the ACL's been up to since coronavirus became the top news of the country. So I'll probably do something like that in this next weekend in terms of my channel anyway. So
sounds good. Jen, what's happening in your little corner?
Okay, well, we've got Critical Bitches this weekend with Matt Pick as our guest on Amanda's channel. I'm trying to put together a stream with a few people over the weekend. But it'll depend. I'm not exactly sure of the topic because it's going to depend on the people who get back to me. But there should be something coming out over the weekend. I've also got a couple of videos that I have. Well, I'm supposed to have been working on, but I spent most of today asleep, so they haven't happened yet. But they're mostly put together, so there'll be a couple of videos that come out. Probably over the weekend, depending on how much time I get to work on them. Yeah, aside from that, you'll see me in all the usual places because I tend to do that. So yeah.
Too easy. Manda, what's going on in the world of Manda?
From
Strawberry Daiquiris.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I tried. You got Drunk Manda. You've been asking her for a while. You're fucking welcome, and also you're sorry.
We like Drunk Manda.
Yeah, we love Drunk Manda. She's so much fun. And Luke Skywalker is a pissy little whinge at us.
My motherfucking dick, bitch.
You fuck your mother with that dick?
It's not literal, goddamn. Anyway, so Critical Bitches with, I don't know where he is, but with Matt
diagonally from you.
But tonight on my channel at 8 p.m., I have Vagrant Sam. We're talking about BoJack Horseman. So, and my next video is about probably oceans because that's what I'm working on right now. Oh, and I'm on MathPig's channel. When am I on your channel? Monday, and Wednesday I'm on another channel too. And I don't know. I don't chill, and I'm fucking drunk. So, moving on.
Matt, let us know what's going on with you this week.
Well, bar having Manda on Monday, I've got Neil the 604 Atheist on Sunday. The 5th of April, I should have Aaron Ra, the weekend of DaveCon, so I should have that going. General just banter. With me being off now, there should be random streams, so hit the button and all that sort of stuff.
Come on, Matt, but you know you want.
Yeah, well, the daytime works now. We can do it in the daytime now.
Okay, cool.
I've tried to interview Aussies many a time. I wanted to interview Sammy.
I told you, as long as I get a heads up on it, I don't mind getting up for it. So.
But I have work. Just don't anymore. Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll get it sorted.
And likewise, it's I've got a bit of free time too. So, well, look, thanks everyone. I know there's been some people who have been with us since the start and came along, played Quiplash with us. We're there at the start, here at the finish. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, there is going to be another. We're going to have a midweek 6-pack as well. I'm not too sure on the theme, but you'll probably see a lot of the usual faces. And it should be good fun. So thank you everyone for coming along, and we will catch you next time.
Wait, Chris. Tell them to go to Dave's next.
Yeah,
we're doing Dave's thing.
Dave will pump it in the channel. We're heading over to Dave's for his quiz.
Yes, we got Dave's quiz at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn. Yeah, do it told.
Yeah, do it, you fucking told people. All right.
My American wife has spoken.
I told you I get mouthy, so what can I say?
All right, we'll catch you all later, and thanks for joining in.
Please don't use a selfie stick.